What's up, folks? It's your boy Rico the Plug with the RapHustle.com, aka Big Brother Rico the Plug of the Hip Hop Fraternity. And this is Hot Single Sunday, record breaking music review and interview show. Any independent artists, models, and entrepreneurs out there that would like to get an interview on this show, please hit my DM and sign up for the RapHustle.com for more information. This week I got a, interview with a guy who's really doing real things for the community when it comes to this music. He has a radio station, KMHP Digital Radio. It's my partner. He works hard for the community of hip hop, not just the community of hip hop, but for the independence period. You know what I'm saying? And should be a dope interview, man. Definitely gonna let y'all know what y'all gotta do to get your music and stuff on this platform. And if you're in Minnesota, this is a Minnesota-based radio station that is worldwide. And so it's a great look for the cities. I am Rico the Plug, like I said before. If you are watching this now or later, please make sure that you share this broadcast, subscribe to our channels, sign up for the raphustle.com, and let's hustle together. Like I said, I got my homeboy coming at 1:30. Getting things together. I'm kind of running a little bit late here, but we still here. So I'm glad I'm here. And anybody who's here with me, I'm glad you're here with me. I do want to talk about, man, it's I've been back a whole year in Minnesota. Last year when I came back, it was snow everywhere. This year we probably had 3 snowfalls. I don't understand what's going on, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because not, you know what I'm saying, not really find all the snow, but it's necessary. You know, the snow is necessary for, you know what I'm saying, for things to change throughout the season. So I don't know, it's cool that we don't have snow, but it's kind of concerning to me because it's kind of shows you where this world is going when Minnesota is not full of snow. Actually, I seen some places that had snow that wasn't supposed to have snow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So let's see what's going on in the news. First of all, let me introduce y'all to the website, theraphustle.com. This website is for the independent artists, models, entrepreneurs to get promoted and marketed. What we do here is we are definitely focused on nothing but the entertainment aspect of it. So if you're looking for fights and all that, you're gonna have to go to World Star. But we're here to push and promote the independence, from all over the world. But we starting right here in Minnesota, man. You know what I'm saying? Because after being in Atlanta for 20 years and realizing what it took to be a industry powerhouse with this game, I understand that all we have to do is network and support each other and show the world that we support each other so the world can start supporting us. And I feel like Minnesota was a great place for me to revamp my platform. Now, my platform used to be called iPlug Network TV. And if you ask anybody who's been in Atlanta for the last 10 years, they know about iPlug Network TV. So this platform here is new, even though I'm not new to it. Even like in Minnesota, I'm new here, but I grew here. You know, I grew up here, but I came back on a mission to help push us into the light so the world could pay attention to what we got going on. Because when it comes to this hip hop game and this music scene, we don't get the propers that we deserve, man. And it's a lot of R&B artists and groups that it came out of Minnesota who did their thing, but Minnesota still hasn't had that light put on it as far as a powerhouse when it comes to hip hop. So my mission is to find the jewels and help present them to the world to the point where the world accepts them and wants to see exactly what's going on in Minnesota. Because being in Atlanta, people were like, "You from Minnesota? It's black folks in Minnesota." That's the first question they ask you when you tell them that you're from Minnesota and you're black. The first thing they say is that they didn't know that black folks lived in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Another thing they believe that Minnesota is full of cows and farms and stuff like that. You know, they don't even believe there's an urban community in Minnesota. Um, of course, a lot of people know about the Mall of America, but again, when it comes to our great talented people out here, we get no shine, we get no light. You know what I'm saying? We get overlooked, not even across the world, but in our own communities, we get overlooked, and that's been a problem. Like since I've been back, I've been doing my research on the market, and I've been seeing like what needs to be tweaked for us to move forward. You know what I'm saying, and be able to create this thing, take this thing to another level by putting a major push on it. Well, one thing that needs to happen is that the artists and the DJs have to build a relationship. It's imperative for the artists and the DJs to build a relationship in the market because though they both need each other, first of all, and the only way that anything is going to go outside of Minnesota is if let me send this guy this info, but if the DJs are behind the artists. And I stopped up at Urban Lights record store. A lot of y'all know where Urban Lights is. Every Saturday they have the DJs up there, you know, doing their thing, spinning, and you know what I'm saying. They have a record pool and all that. And one thing I noticed was that they didn't have they don't the artists aren't there, right? So I'm kind of trying to figure out, well, how does that work in the space of this day and age? You know, it's cool for the DJs to get together and, you know what I'm saying, enhance each other's skills, but why don't you have the artists involved? That was my main concern. Like, I think that it would be more. I'm trying to find this guy's name here so I can send him this invite, but I think that it would be more conducive to our growth if the artists and the DJs build relationships with each other. Um, And the best way to do that is to get them in the same rooms together. You know what I'm saying? So that's my mission on everything that I'm doing. I do an event called the Sunday Hot Single Sundays, and I'm postponing the event for the night because I'm not getting a response from the artists here that I would like to get. But I also, after doing my research, I also realized that what I'm bringing is something that they're very unfamiliar with, and even though it's an investment that's going to help them, I know they're going to be skeptical about it because they're not familiar with it, and it's cool. I'm here to get you familiar with it. So we got to crawl before we could walk. Anytime there's something new going on, people don't gravitate towards it fast enough, you know what I'm saying? But you just got to work it and make it work, and that's what we're here to do. I don't know why, for the life of me, I can't find. Let me copy the link and send it to him. I can't find his name in this situation, which is crazy. But yeah, so the DJs and the artists need to get together and focus on helping each other, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my main concern first and foremost. And before we can move any further with this hip hop thing, that's what has to happen. Point blank period. You're online. Yeah. Come here, baby. That's what has to happen. We have to get the DJs and the artists in the same rooms together, respecting each other's craft and knowing and understanding that we have to help each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you got to help everybody because some people need work on their craft. You know what I'm saying? But we have to give them their honest opinion. You know, we can't just keep being yes men to these artists and saying, "Oh yeah, that's hot. Oh yeah, that's hot." When really it's subpar. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by subpar is it's not universal. See, the problem that we have in Minnesota when it comes to this music is that the artists are either trying to emulate somebody that they've already heard and do what they're doing, or B, they're just their conversation does not go past their hood. You know, I seen a post about the artist named Tarzan the other day when they was talking about you know, his song went viral. It's been years since he went viral, and I did my research and I'm paying attention. I'm like, okay, well, all the songs that people say they like of his are remixes of somebody else's song. I don't think that we could call that hot, you know what I'm saying, or give people props on remixing somebody else's song and making a hot song. You can't make a hot song out of somebody else's song that's already hot. I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, but if that's what we're celebrating, then we have a long way to go. And that's not to diss Tarzan or anybody like that. I'm just saying, like, can I put this song in the mix with Drake? You know what I'm saying? I do smoke on this show, so it is a smoke friendly. You know what I'm saying? Can I play your music in the club and people continue to dance once I blend it in with the other music? That's what we have to look forward to. That's what we got to do in Minnesota in order to make an impact. We got to make original music that grabs the world's attention. So let's think about it. When NWA came out, they did something that was never done before. They was cussing on their music, and that made us all pay attention. And I, like everybody else, when they first came out, I was like, ugh, I don't like these cats because they got to cuss to sell music. That don't make sense to me. But now everybody's cussing. So you got to start somewhere. So from here on out, I'm looking for artists that got original music. Once again, shout out to Louis Blaze, man. The man is he's setting the standard, you know what I'm saying? And he's showing these artists what they have to do to really be invested in their craft, man. The man got a band and everything. So shout out to Louis Blaze. He's doing his thing. I mean, it's a lot of artists who's doing their thing here. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The drill music and all that shit over with. That shit dead, just as dead as the niggas who make the music, because most of them niggas is dead. You know, that's not no diss, that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or they dying out because it's a bunch of destructive shit that nobody really wants to, nobody's spending money on that. You can't book a drill artist to go do a show. You know what I'm saying? Why you think Lil Durk changed up what he's doing? Of course, you continue to look at him as a drill artist, but at the end, the scheme of things, he's now a pop artist. Drake is now a pop artist. I mean, not Drake. Uh, Lil Durk is now a pop artist. You know, he understands what it takes to sell these records, man. You know, you can't just get on these records and talk about your ops and all that stuff, man. You know, that's not gonna get you to the millions that most of these artists are trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Uh so with this platform, we here to look for those artists who are looking to be themselves, have a sound that represents Minnesota and that we can get behind and push to the world. And in the midst of doing that, we offer the services to the artists who may not understand this game of marketing and promoting themselves. This is what this website, theraphustle.com, is about. Not only are we here to help push your content, but we're also here to help push you. So we're going to be doing online contests with not just the artists in Minnesota, but around the world. You know what I'm saying? But it starts here at home. You know, I could push this platform in Atlanta and get almost everybody in Atlanta that I rock with to come rock with me. But that is not about Atlanta. This is not about what I did in Atlanta. This is not about who I know in Atlanta. And although I know a lot of people and I have a great network in Atlanta and around the world, California, Las Vegas, not with just artists, but with internet entities like magazines, radios, and things like that. And these are the resources that I plan to utilize once I do find them artists that we can sponsor on this website and put money behind them, you know, help them put money. Okay, so here's how the industry works. The industry is a money thing, first of all. So Let's get that clear. Every artist who feel like they shouldn't have to pay a DJ or they shouldn't have to pay to perform, bro, this is the music business, man. You could be the hottest motherfucking rapping. If you're not investing in yourself, bro, you might as well just keep rapping in your car with your homeboy and making tapes and stuff for them to listen to. Because the world is not gonna hear you if you do not invest in yourself. And now, so investing in these shows and things that these promoters and these DJs put on is a good thing. It's just all about doing your due diligence and making sure that you get a return on your investment, or at least it is something that's going to take you to another level. You know what I'm saying? Today, these artists believe that all they have to do is make a song, put a video out, put it out there, and it's going to go viral because it's dope. Well, I hate to tell you, it's a lot of people doing that, and ask how many of them that you already know that did the same thing, how viral they went. You know what I'm saying? And you probably deem them to be the dopest people that you know. And you probably mad that they ain't went viral because they so dope to you. Well, the reason why they haven't went viral is because they have not invested in their craft. Why? Because most artists are scared to invest in their craft. They feel like since they can rap, somebody's going to come along and sign them, and the other person is going to invest that money into that artist. Well, I'm here to tell you, if that's your mentality, you might as well go get you a fucking day job and quit capping, talking about you rapping. Because you rapping, but for what's your purpose of rapping? If your purpose of rapping is just to hear yourself, that's cool, that's good. But if you understand that you got a talent that's great, and you feel like what's gonna take you out of the situation that you in now, you also have to understand that you're gonna have to invest in that. You're gonna have to invest in that. Whether that comes to you paying the hottest DJ in the city to play your music, you know what I'm saying? Whether it comes to you paying to get on these open mics to get in front of people who could probably take you to the next level, you got to pay for it, man. But if you also understand that as an artist that you're a business, then you wouldn't have a problem investing in yourself, because everything that you invest into your business is a tax write-off. So if you're artists who don't understand that you're a business, then don't expect to go any further with this game. You know what I'm saying? And on this conversation, because I hate talking to myself, I'm gonna bring my brother Chaotic One in. You know what I'm saying? He just checked in. We're gonna talk about this topic, then I'm gonna get y'all familiar with who he is. My man Chaotic, what's cracking? I can't hear you, brother. Let me make sure I can hear myself first of all. 'Cause, I'm tripping. Say something. First of all, can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumbs up in the comment section. I need to make sure I can hear myself. Hello? Chaos, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me, brother? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hello? Hold on, let me see. Can you hear me? Say something, Chaos. If y'all can hear us, put a thumbs up. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me, bro? You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Say something. Okay, let me adjust some things here. We have a technical difficulties, but we still here, so please don't go nowhere. If you can share this broadcast so we can get some people in here. And if you're an independent artist, you got music for review, man. For right now, you see what it says on the screen. Do what you got to do your due diligence and let's make it happen. I can't hear you, and that's crazy because I don't. My son been in here messing with my equipment, and I don't know if it's something that's not plugged in. Okay, but you can hear me, and I can't hear you. This is weird. Hello. Say something, Chaos. Mm.
Check, check, check.
I hear you now. I hear you now. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got it together, man. What's up, my brother?
What's up, bro? How you
Just
doing?
cooling. So before you checked in, I was just having a conversation about the relationship that these DJs and artists do not have in Minnesota, and why it's important for them to have it. Before we get into who you are and what you are, can you kind of give me what your opinion on the situation? You know what I'm saying?
Now say that. Say the first part again one more time, so we can be definitely on the same page. You said what
Okay.
about the artists again?
What I was reiterating was since I've been back, I realized just how the DJs and the artists here in Minnesota do not have relationships.
Yeah, no.
And I was speaking on how important it is for them to have the relationship. My opinion is that the artists and the DJs need to find a way where they can all come together in one spot and get to know each other and get familiar with each other's crafts. So, what's your opinion?
I I agree. I agree with it, but it's for me. I think it's really more about. I think it's more about the artist and what they want. I feel like some of Minnesota artists are not what would you call it? They are not seasoned as far as knowledge goes.
Right.
And what needs to be done to make things happen in the industry. And I don't think a lot of them understand relationships and building.
Right.
So I feel like, until a person can start to change that mentality of the energy in Minnesota, it's going to be hard to have them come together to educate them. You know what I mean? I mean, I hope what I'm saying is making sense. It's like it starts with, if you have the ignorance of something first, and that's where you are mentally, that's where you're gonna be stuck at. So if you have people like me and you who are trying to change the trajectory and we want more togetherness, it has to start somewhere with us showing them that it's about being together.
Right.
Because for me, ever since I've been doing music, when I was doing music heavy, it kind of was the same mentality to me. Same
Right.
exact mentality. Like nobody wanted to come together. Everybody wanted to be the first person to make it so they could say, hey, I put the city on, you didn't, and it's just
Right. And now speaking of that, let's get into who you are and why I got you here today. First of all, I'd like to introduce y'all. This is Chaotic One, CEO and record program director for KMHP Digital Radio,
sir.
and Platinum Boy Music Group. He has a platform that is definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? He's first of all an artist from Minnesota who I grew up with directly behind me in my neighborhood in North Minneapolis, man. And we both grew up doing music together. We knew we created a bond then from the music, and here we are 30 plus years later, and we still have a bond because of the music. So let's just get into you. Uh, let these folks know where you started on your journey with the music. You know what I'm saying?
Well, originally I started in I'm from Illinois originally. So but my quest for music had always started at a young age, so about 7, 8 years old. I was fascinated with the groups and stuff that was out at that time. So of course, quite naturally, I'm going to want to do what I seen and try to mimic what they was doing.
Right.
So that's where my fascination became. I was infatuated with the lifestyle, the culture, and everything. But then when I moved to Minnesota, is when I really started to jump into actually doing music and rhyming. I came here and I went to Henry first, and I
Okay.
can recall coming here. And when I first got here, I was rapping in a class, and that's when I won my first tickets to like Rob Bass concert. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. Yeah.
So that was really the first, signs of me really getting into music is when I moved here.
Okay. And as the Minnesota music scene goes, you are, if I'm not mistaken, the first solo artist in Minnesota to have a song on the radio. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I was the
Right.
first artist actually. Yep, I had the first song, but then I ended up having over probably about 4 or 5 songs on KMOJ. So
Right.
yeah, I was like the first artist that really gained major radio play without having to go to the Rush It or Flush It, and
Right.
you know, and that just really came from working, man. I mean,
Right.
the same work ethic that I have now was the same then. It was just way younger,
Right.
but yeah, man, just grinding and working and running into the right people, and that's what happened. Just happened to be out promoting and pushing chaos, and then ran into a DJ that was really rocking with what I liked it, and it just all seemed like it lined up. It was supposed to happen the way it did.
So
So
basically your testimony ends up with a DJ. Starts
yeah,
off really like in the area of getting into the music business. It started off with a DJ liking what you was doing and taking a liking to that and saying, "Hey, man,
yeah.
matter of fact, I'm gonna get this put on the radio." You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
he was on the radio at the time, and he took it and started playing it a lot. So
Can
once
you
he started running it, it just blew up
just
then.
yeah?
Yeah.
So can you give us that DJ's name? I mean, because I'm here to give people need to know there's a history of hip hop. First of all, of rap in Minnesota. Let's start there. You feel me? So,
His name is Shy Boy. He was one of the on-air personalities at the time.
what
And
radio station was that?
that was KMOJ.
KMOJ.
Yep,
Okay.
it was
Right.
KMOJ.
Right.
I just happened to be out, because we was some of the first people that was out the trunk too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like strictly selling out the trunk, posters. You seen posters all over the city, like we plastered everywhere. So just being out hustling, and then ran across Shy Boy, and he was like, "Yo, what y'all doing?" And boom, it kind of started from there. And then his sister ended up liking the brother, and it kind of
Yeah. That's that.
run
Yeah.
in,
That's
and
the
then
story.
boom, it was like, yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
So,
I commend. I solely owe it to Shy Boy. He the one that took the record and started playing it, and once he played it, I was like actually there when he first played it the very first time, and the
right.
line blew up. So I was happy as hell.
Right. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that experience going into being the first solo artist in Minnesota to have a major push on the radio station, um, how did that make you feel as a new artist at the time?
Made me feel good because it just started to let me know that what I was doing was paying off and it was worth doing, because you go through that stage of just rapping, and then to you actually doing it for real on a real level is just a little bit different. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Right.
it was pretty dope, man.
And see, even at that time, you know, it you see, for me knowing that, it means I paid attention, right? And for me
Mhm.
even saying that means that I appreciated you for being that. You feel me? Because here we are today, 30 plus years later, and you still my partner. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
yeah,
never
yeah.
hated on you. You know what I'm saying? Actually, when I first got to Atlanta, probably 3 years after being in Atlanta, I actually walking to the store just on a random, you know, my partner like, man, let's walk to the store, walking to the store. And we
Right,
walking up and add like, you know, if you know anything about Atlanta, most of everything is apartment complexes. So I'm walking on one end, he coming out the other end, and I'm like, that's my nigga Chaos right there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ran into you on the grind in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So tell me your experience of being in Atlanta on the grind doing the music.
Atlanta was hold on, I'm trying to share it. Atlanta was Atlanta was experience, bro. Like for me. It was another I would say notch in the belt of the music career that, you
Hmm.
know, and grinding and stuff. Like I really went there and put my foot to the pavement. You know, like some people will say, yo, I'm going to this certain place to do this, and they don't really go there and do shit. You know what I mean? But
Right,
no, I actually went to Atlanta and put my fucking feet on the pavement and started really, you know, working the networks, and
right.
then started performing. And then once I started performing, I met some of the people from, I think it was 1079, I think at the time.
Hmm.
97. It was one of the major radio stations.
107.9, yeah,
Yeah.
107.9, yeah.
So I was performing at this spot called the Peacock. And the Peacock had like it was like famous for everybody coming to
Everything.
that
Right. Reggae and
um,
all. Right,
yeah, so I was performing there, and that's kind of what just started my history in Atlanta. So one of the dudes that was hosting it was an on-air personality in Atlanta. And the
right.
song that I performed, they liked it so much they took the song and started playing it on
On
the
the
radio
radio.
in Atlanta. So, so it was like, you know, and then like I was performing and tearing shit down. So like every week that I was starting to show up, you know, we was just building that rapport, man. And it
Right.
was just a great fucking experience. Can I cuss on here? It was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
great
man,
experience. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a great experience, and it just opened up the door to meeting so many people. And you know, me and my cousin worked on the DVD we never put out, because you know at that time DVDs was the shit. You know what
Right,
I
right,
mean?
right, right, right.
So we got footage of being out and meeting every individual that you could possibly think of, because you know it's just always
That's
been in
that.
my
Right.
just
And
doing.
because you're a networker, that's why it gives you these opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's another story of a DJ hearing what you got going on and putting you on the radio in Atlanta. And you know
Yeah,
how big of a market Atlanta is to be on the
man.
radio in Atlanta,
It's
boy.
crazy. And the crazy part is not only did they play the song, like he had me call in, so I was on the air with him talking about the
Right,
song and everything, and talking about performing at the Peacock. So yeah, man. I mean, before Atlanta molded, because Atlanta's always been the shit. Like, but
right,
before it molded to what it is now, I definitely cemented myself all through that motherfucker. I
right,
was saying like Lil Duval. I knew Lil Duval before Lil Duval was Lil Duval.
right,
Even
right.
though he was still Lil Duval, but I knew
Yeah.
him as just
When
a
he
homie
wasn't popping.
with long ass hair. You
It
know
was
what I'm
braids and shit, the
saying?
nappy ass braids and
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
looking like a little
So
project kid. You
yeah,
did,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? So just being able to move around and do that, Atlanta gave me the confidence and experience. And then I feel like Atlanta also gave me the game. Like
right.
I knew I wanted to be a rapper, but when I got to Atlanta, I learned
The
publishing. I
business,
learned
right,
everything, you know,
right,
just with the people that I was meeting and shit.
right. And the reason why I asked you about that is because now, how long you been back here in Minnesota?
I've been back on and off. I came back in I say 2012 or 2013. And then I floated for a while, and then I've been here planet probably like the last 5 or 6 years.
Shout out Drama G in the building, man.
What up,
And
Drum?
yeah. Speaking of Drama G, this is why we having this conversation, because we gotta get these people understand in Minnesota that the only way we're going to blow up is to network. Like I said, me and you, we've been kicking it. We've been cool with each other for 30 plus years. I never had a reason to talk down on you. You ain't never had a reason to talk down on me. I'm not looking for a reason to talk down on you. I'm always looking for a reason to uplift my people. And running into you in Atlanta, you know, we both out networking. That's how we ran into each other. You know, boom, hey, my nigga.
And I mean, it was just crazy because, like, to not only run into somebody, but to run into somebody that you had history with.
Right.
Whole different state and a whole different area. You just walking, you don't expect to even see that. So you outside and then you just walking like, my nigga, what? And then just walking through, and that's exactly how we connected in Atlanta. Like, man. So,
and with that connection, you connected me with a couple of people in Atlanta who are family with me to this day. You know, Trust No and the sister Shantae Lene. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Drama G here in the building, and we all are A&Rs of the new distribution company, Maverick Distribution. Right? You know what I'm saying? So I really want these folks here to understand what is happening right now in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? And around the world, but
I don't, that's what's crazy though. Like, I was just talking to somebody last night and I was telling them, like, I don't think some of the people know that the power that we have in Minnesota, like as far as like you, me, Drama, all of us positions that we are in. I think that, and I was telling you about that mentality shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, wanting to be the first person to make it and do this and that. Y'all don't even really know that y'all got some people that really can unlock things for y'all. You know what I mean? And it's changing the way that this game is played in Minnesota. So, like, y'all gotta recognize, man, what y'all got.
Recognize what y'all got, man.
Stop that arrogant shit thinking, like, y'all need help. Like, we all need help.
And that's what we came back here for. Like, you had the platform KMHP Digital Radio, which when I came back, I plugged it right in. I'm like, oh shit, my nigga got a radio station. I'm fucking with his shit. So while I'm at work, and this is no cap, this is the rap hustle, not the cap hustle. If I'm riding around and I'm not watching you listen to the artists that I fuck with, I'm listening to KMHP Radio. Why? Because he got a good blend of old school hip hop R&B mixed with new school hip hop R&B mixed with the independence.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And we track BDS digitally. We with DRT, all that good stuff, man. So like, when we did this, I didn't want it to just be about a platform. I wanted it to be something that changes the energy. You know what I mean? And if we're gonna be plugged in, we gotta be plugged in for real. So that's why I did what I did, man. To be able to, so now shout out, we damn near we fluctuate probably between 20 to 40,000 listeners a month now. So we're doing our thing, man. So,
and I'm definitely a dedicated listener.
The crazy part is he seen me out somewhere and walked up to me and showed me like, yo, I got the app and everything download. You see what I be listening to
like, every day though, nigga. I'm like, bro, I'm listening to this because it gives me that balance. Plus, these days a lot of these artists just want to rap about their ops and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never was one to have a lot of ops, so I never had no ops that I know of. If I do have ops, they got enough respect for me to talk behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that, man. Just spell my name right, man.
You've been out here, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing. Minister Reek, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Forgive my heart, blow a lot. So I know y'all had the group back in the day. The Alley Cats. I was gonna say the Cool Cats, but I knew it was the Cats. But No, you
14th
can.
Street,
Yeah,
nigga. Let's
yeah,
go.
no,
Let's
like,
start there.
but
Yeah,
no, definitely when I moved to Minnesota, you was like the first circle of people that I was fucking with when I came here. So
right.
14th over there on 14th and Upton. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I was on Russell. We was
yeah,
14th though. You
yeah.
know, we actually was the only hood in Minneapolis like that portrayed ourselves like a hood. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like from
first,
Penn to
yeah,
Penn to
first,
Xerxes, nigga. If you was on 14th, nigga, you was part of the 14th
yeah,
Avenue
the
posse.
14th
You know what I'm
Street
saying?
Posse.
And we had Willard Park was our playground, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it was nothing but lokes and folks, you know, and we was on some gangbanging, but me and my people, we was always on the music. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
no,
Like
me
even
too,
back,
man. We did the same thing, bro. Banging,
yeah,
but
banging, we did the same thing, yeah.
I was always the banger that was gone. I was always trying to make something happen.
Make
So
something happen.
just
Yeah.
always holler at the homies on the block. But don't get me wrong, I knew the block. I knew, I'm from the block and I'm of the block, you know what I mean? But I was just always somebody that
Doing
wanted
something else,
to
right.
make something happen for itself.
I mean, you was always one to watch too, man. You know what I'm saying? Aside from the IRM crew, you know, the IRM crew was the first group in Minnesota to have music on the radio and stuff.
Yeah.
And we just did the 50-year anniversary now. I know you was out there at the 50-year anniversary of hip hop, man, in
Yeah.
Minnesota. Like, give me your honest opinion on how you felt about that day.
I think the day was a charitable event. It was beautiful. It was something the city needs. But once again, like we just was talking, it's the mentality. I just don't feel like everybody like with somebody coming together to try to commemorate this hip hop thing in Minnesota. That should be some shit everybody should be at. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
That's what I
And
thought. I thought the
I
whole
just I
both
just was
cities.
kind of disappointed because of that. I'm just like, come on, man. We got people putting on shit for you guys in the city to change this energy, and this is what y'all doing.
Right.
You don't show
Nothing.
up to, so I thought it was a good thing. Shout out Nikki Love. I know who did that. So,
Right. I
she's
I was excited to go, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, you know, I got there early. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, it's early, it's gonna get packed. So let me get me a seat. Yeah, time out.
Yeah.
Man, boy, by 4, 5 o'clock, man. I was like, bro, this sad as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It made me realize I'm like, bro, they don't have respect for the hip hop culture here anymore. You know what I'm
See, I
saying?
don't know. Like for me, man, I in my honest opinion, like when we started when we did Cam HP and then we came up with New Music and Business Thursdays, I was really all about helping the artists. And what up? What up? That's my boy right there in the building. Kareem, he be with Doggy Diamonds. Big ass motherfuckers. Yeah, man. Shout out
New
Kareem.
York in the motherfucking
Yeah.
building, man. Shout out New York, man. And this ain't just about Minnesota. This is about the world. You know, later on we're gonna be doing the music review. So if any artist got music they want reviewed, man, we're gonna be doing it here. You know what I'm saying? Just
But
ask for information.
But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
but no, that's what I was saying. I just think that, the mentality and that's why, like I was making a point to say I was helping and I'm all about helping the artists, but I had to make a choice and to jump in like to what I call a tunnel vision zone because I can't help who don't want help for their own self. You know what I mean? And that's what I just noticed. Like a lot of them don't want shout out Southside Fancy in the building.
You feel me?
But a lot of them don't want the help, and you can't help who don't want help. You know what I mean? You gotta focus on the people that want the help.
Right.
Shout out Mary. She another pillar in the city that do a lot
Another
of
pillar.
and make a lot of things happen. And that's the circle of people I like to move with. People that move and shake and make shit happen. So shout out Southside Fancy.
Let me tell you something about my sister Mary, man. I got put on tour while I was in Atlanta, even though I've seen her perform before I left because she used to be in our same circus with her.
Yeah.
I remember that, but I really paid more attention to her when I was in Atlanta because I know that I'm like, oh, she's very business astute. I like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I know that she don't just do music just to be doing music. She's really about her business and the music. And I seen her create platforms for the independent artists, you know, ears to the streets, you know,
Everything,
and do
bro.
everything she can to help.
Yeah.
And then all I hear is people background chatting about what she doing and nobody helping her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's funny because I done, and this is what's real. Like, I done had to check a couple motherfuckers about her, you know, and
Me
it's just
too,
like,
bro. And not check them, but
you
you know, just kind of let them know I fuck with it, bro. I don't
no,
give a fuck
I
what you
done
do.
checked a couple
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
listen, this is what I rock with. Now, you know, I mean, you could sit up here and hate and talk shit all day, but you know, when the person is making the moves,
Right.
you the hater. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, man.
You know,
Make
I
it
mean,
make sense, man.
yeah,
I
you know,
get a lot done fucking with her. I'm not doing nothing fucking with you, nigga. But
right. You know what
hearing
I'm
you
saying?
complain to me about somebody who helps me and I help her, because it's all about helping each other, bro. We got to.
You know, it's funny because I discovered Southside the first day. I mean, not the first day, but when I first moved back to Minnesota, they was doing this thing called the Women's Ciphers.
Right.
And, you know, so she started really shining. And I liked it, the fact that, like, I like to do my research. I'm a numbers guy. So if I take attention to you, I'm gonna go do some research. So when I started researching her, I started seeing, oh, she really talks and does what the hell she raps about. Whereas some of the other girls in the cipher, I would go research, nothing comes up. You know, they
Right.
ain't got no credentials, no history, no nothing. And I started really seeing. So when I started interacting with her, I started finding out a lot of things. You know, she just,
Right.
you know, shout out to her, man, for real. Like,
She's about her business, man. She don't care what you talking about. She gonna continue to move and groove and do her thing, and that's what I like. And I fucks with what she fuck. Anybody who believe in themselves, I believe in them too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
she got a joint called Move the Bones that I produced for her.
Man, look, bro, you feel me?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
shout out
yeah,
her.
I like that, and I like what it's made for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See, people judge you on different bases. You know what I'm saying? Some people are intelligent in they judgments, and some people just goofy as shit. You know what I'm saying? They only one track minded and shit. And unfortunately, we need haters too, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you watching this and you saying, I don't like, you see that shit we got going on, what you think about that shit we got going on? I don't like that shit. You like that shit? While y'all doing that, make sure that y'all get it right. TheRapHustle.com
Right.
is spelled just like it is. I'm from Minnesota, so everything's proper.
Right.
TheRapHustle.com. The nigga Rico the plug at TheRapHustle.com is the nigga that you hate. Remember that.
Yeah.
My nigga
My
Chaotic one in the
you know, my one of my business partners, he said his biggest thing he always says to me, he say, like, if they hate us today, wait till tomorrow. So
right.
like, you know, like I'm keep my foot, both of my feet on their necks, you know. So I definitely love the hate, the haters, I appreciate it. You know what I
Man,
mean?
I got a song called
But it ain't a bad
I got a
thing.
song called The Hater Appreciator. No, The Hater Motivator.
Okay.
And the chorus goes, I appreciate my haters because without them it wouldn't be no motherfucking players. And I put that on my paper.
All
You
right.
feel me? Like, bro, keep hating. Haters keep hating.
Yeah,
And
no,
we hate.
definitely do that. Hate because of the fact that, you know, the haters is what spreads your name around.
Man, what that's free promotion.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't be mad at that.
Man, what? I wish I would get mad at a motherfucker talking about me behind my back.
I mean, I be like,
Some motherfuckers that don't know me, and they like, who you talking about? And then, you know, you got to pull up a picture or send them somewhere to show them who you talk. This nigga here, share the video. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Tell the niggas who you don't like. Let them know why you really mad. You feel what I'm saying?
No, and then like it's just that energy and that mentality here. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, it just has to change, bro. Like
it's going to change.
It's gonna change.
It's changing right now.
Yeah.
It's changing right now with me, you, and the people who watching this, and the people who sharing this. TheRapHustle.com. This is Hot Single Sunday. Like I'm saying, man, we here for the artists, the models, and the entrepreneurs. We have platforms for you to promote on worldwide. And for the people
Worldwide.
here in Minnesota, we here at home creating a movement to get us out to the world, because we got to face it. They know about the South. They know about the East Coast. They know about the West Coast. They don't know about the trench cities, man.
So yeah, so like I don't really like making announcements of things that I've got going on unless, you know, they confirm. And so I just wanted to put out there, and I'll put it out there on your platform, that I am now a reporter for the Urban Influencer. For those that don't know what that is, do your homework. It's a major thing, and it supports a lot of major independent artists. And they are like the Billboard charts for the independent artists, and they just hired me. So I'm a
Hey,
reporter.
that's a salute to that, my nigga. I like how you just said the major independent artists. You know what I'm saying? Because independence is major now, because they got platforms like ours and the Urban Influencer and Maverick Global Distribution and the Hype magazine. And man, it's a whole new industry out here, bro.
And it's crazy because, like, you know, it's just coming full circle, that all that, you know what I mean? Just being directly, like how we all directly connected by that, but we all got our own lane and our own stories of how we connected with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I feel like this is a different year for me, as far as where I'm going to, you know, and I'm just super thankful for the work that I put in and where it's headed and taking me to. You know what I mean? So I just want to change.
Hold on. We finna get more into that right now, because I wanted them to know where you started at, so they know where you're going to, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to where we at right now, since we talking about KMHP Digital Radio. What made you go from being an artist to owning a radio entity online?
It changed. Well, for me, it was because I just have always been a person that liked to make my own way, make my own lane. It's just, you know, just from back when I was a hustler, like just making my own lane and doing my own thing. And that's where the energy came from. Well, my guy that's in Atlanta, DJ Grady Baby, you know, they got a whole
Shout
network
out Grady Baby. Yeah, for sure.
and I started the Weekend Cook Up on his radio show, and he put me on like three of their stations,
right?
And it just really started doing good and doing good numbers, and we kind of was like, you know, man, we could probably do this too, you know. So we sat down with them and worked out a situation, and kind of where we became like the sister station of their network and stuff like that, and worked out a situation, and then boom, here we are, you know, and we rising, man, and doing great numbers, you know,
and they ain't hate on you for that.
Nah, no.
Oh man, what you mean to tell me they let people do that in other places in the world?
Right, I was like, and think about it, it's a whole different place in the world that did it. So you know what I mean? But I couldn't see nobody from here doing that. See, like the way they do it here is just, it's weird, bro. I love my land that I walk across, but it's just a little different energy.
Yeah, man, look, bro, look. In order for me to be here, hey, this shit gonna change, bro. Now I'm coming like Jesus Christ, kicking over tables and shit, bro. I don't agree with the shit, bro. Like I was so upset about the fact that these young cats don't even know the history of Minnesota hip hop. I see these cats putting up posts like they're the first to do anything.
That's what I'm talking about. See what I just said earlier? The first, they, you know, that's the mentality here. Is I want to be the first to say I put Minnesota on the map, but you can't even pull three people.
You can't even say who. First of all, Prince. We got to start there. Minnesota they need to understand Minnesota was once a music hub, a major music hub for the industry. Nigga, when Prince, the godfather of independent, was in Minnesota doing his thing, nigga, the world came to Minnesota just because of that one man.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Prince,
like so many other artists that these folks, because they don't know their history, that done came out of here.
And another thing I realized being in Atlanta, like, you know, because I'm connected with a lot of industry insides and outsides, and I realized that most of the industry insides got people in there that's from Minnesota that is a major part of what they got going on. Let's start with Grand Hustle. One of the major components in Grand Hustle and T.I. is a guy from motherfucking Minnesota, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I watched my homeboy Nick. I don't know if you know Nick. He be doing the engineering and stuff, but I think he's from Minneapolis. Matter of fact, he rock with my little cousins, Royal Fam. I watched him come to St. Paul and become one of the major go-to engineers. I watched my little homie Jay Bree come from St. Paul to Atlanta and get on in less than 2 months, bro. 2 months. I tell no lie, this is the fastest come up I ever seen anybody who come to Atlanta do.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a little guy from my neck of the woods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me and his dad, we got a relationship.
Right.
And when they came, I'm like, nigga, whatever we got to do, let's do it. You feel me?
Right.
I'll be the cameraman, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because we got to get this out to the world. You feel me? That man came to Atlanta and was on in 2 months. Have tell me how many niggas you know in Atlanta that's trying to get on?
Shit, hundreds of thousands.
2 months is that not a record or what?
Yeah, that's yeah. He down to doing this thing. Like
on top of that,
he came doing this thing.
For the last 2 years, he's been nominated for 3 Grammy Awards for writing for niggas. From right here. Oh yeah,
that's crazy because
when he used to pee in the bed. So what, nigga?
Right.
What the fuck they gotta do?
I came down to Atlanta and was fortunate enough to start jumping in some circles of writers and different stuff and rocking with Rocco and different people like
everybody.
That, you know what I'm saying, and being able to use my pen game in some circles of people, you know. So yeah, man, Atlanta, it's been a great, beautiful thing, bro.
It made me realize, like, you know what? The only reason why this shit is popping like this is because everybody is networking and working together, bro.
Yeah. That's what really shocked me, because when I was here before I went to Atlanta, I was kind of really one of the first to try to work with other people. Like, I actually wanted to collab and do songs with other people, and it was them that was like, I'm too
good for that.
You know what I mean?
I left the iron on or bullshit.
Yeah. So, you know, when I got down there and I seen how together they was, that's when I was like, yep, that's what Minnesota is missing right there.
That's what they miss.
It's the unity. It's like, okay, we could build a mansion and I could build it by myself. It's going to take me forever. I'm going to eventually get it built, but it's going to take me forever. But if me and the village came together and we said, hey, we're going to build this mansion, and then we're going to turn around and build your mansion, and then we're going to turn around and build your mansion. Everybody we getting the work done quicker. Everybody's going to turn around and have a house built so that they can live in, and we're going to all do this and build a community. But see, here they don't know of community. It's me. Fuck you. Me. So, you know, that's the only thing for me, and it seems like it's been like that since I was Chaos and doing my thing.
I mean, and it's been like that even when you was Chaos doing your thing. But just like me and you and I were both the same type of person out here trying to connect with the artists. That's why I knew everybody from St. Paul to Minneapolis that did music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I made it my point. Oh, you fuck with music? Nigga, you got a studio? I'm there. Let's do some shit together.
Yep.
And most of the cats they'll say, yeah, and then when you call them, they act like you bother them or something. And it's like, bro, like, y'all don't get it. We can't, the power is in numbers, bro. So when I moved
that's another thing too, like even with the station, like I've had so many, like this is how I know like we really do our thing and do numbers and make an impact, is because I've had some of every prominent person in the city, even from other stations like KMOJ and KDWB and shit, that has inquired and talked to me to try to figure out what we got going on and how we doing it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's like, you know, I don't know, man. Just the work ethic is just no sleep,
Right.
and just trying to give back. And I just take all the skills and the knowledge I've had to give back to, you know, this community and building this platform. You know, and
Right.
I that's just one of the things I want to change. That I'm going to help change as well. Like, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
just can't directly. For me personally, I can't directly touch them no more. Like, I leave platforms like the Rap Hustle and stuff, and I back and help back the Rap Hustle and shit like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
We
To
rocking with you.
prominent and make further moves. You know what I mean?
Right. And just to touch on another thing about the mentality here and why it could be what it is because what I've realized coming back is like Minnesota is a charitable state. And what I mean by that is the government got lots of money to throw around and give to people for building community-based type things.
Right.
But under the stipulations that they have to be under, there's certain things that they can't do because they're being funded by the states and the government. So speaking on KMOJ is a community-based radio station that is a nonprofit. I don't know, it was a nonprofit when it started. I was there. I stayed across the street from KMOJ in the projects when they first got here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? In the Sumner Olsen projects. I'm a real motherfucking Minneapolis raised nigga, you know what I'm saying? But so coming back, I see a lot of organizations being created around like stopping the violence and all that type of stuff. And after the George Floyd situation, I noticed that they're throwing money at people to get into these government programs to start these things that's supposed to be for the community. But then I really don't see the communities taking advantage of that because the message is old and none of it is innovative, and the government is stopping it from being innovative because they're giving you the money to do
Right.
this shit. So there's certain things that they're not going to write off on. They're not going to be. You can lose your license. So
Right.
this is why it's kind of they got a strong hold on the mentality here, and the most mentality here is about getting things for free, getting a helping hand, and don't have to put nothing involved. Like a person can get food stamps for 5 years, but as soon as they go to the thing and they food stamps ain't there, or they ready to cut somebody else out at the welfare office, like, why my food stamps ain't came through? You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
And I had to realize, like, wait a minute. Down south, bro, they ain't giving you no boy. You better make it. You feel me?
Nah, that's one thing I can say. Like, Minnesota do have some opportunities for you. You know what I mean? That all other states are not offering at all. Like, you right. Like, you go down south, they ain't offering you shit down there.
Boy, what? You
I
better
had a
get it.
friend that just moved to Omaha, and she was talking about how they ain't got no help. She from here, and she
Right,
was like, they ain't got no help there like they
right.
do. You know
No,
what I
they
mean?
don't.
You get spoiled by that stuff here. You know?
Right. And you get complacent because the government is paying for everything. So I ain't got to do nothing. But as soon as the food stamps start coming through, you ready to cuss like you owe that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you owe that. Bro, I was going to the guy, I was in the gas station one morning, bro, gassing up. Dude walked in and he came out. He was like, nigga, that was fucked up. You see what they did? And I'm thinking something happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, what happened? He like, nigga, they ain't taking food stamps. I'm like, nigga, I'm on my way to work. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. You having a fit because the food stamp machine don't work at the store, nigga. You better go to the next store. I'm on my way to work, nigga. But the way he said it, he can't. I thought somebody had got beat up in there or something. Like, nah, I ain't see nothing. What happened?
Oh
Man,
man,
they ain't taking food stamps in there. I'm like, bro, look at the mentality here, bro.
that's crazy,
He
man.
probably would have got a full conversation out of anybody else about that. I'm like, bro,
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way to work. You know what I'm
Something you
talking about?
probably don't know shit about.
And you should though. But because you decide to take this handout and they telling you, okay, in order to get this, you can't make this amount of money. So then you like, I ain't trying to make more than this. You just put a ceiling on yourself, like, nigga, that's
Exactly.
this low. You can't even stand up in this motherfucker.
Right.
The ceiling's so low you can't even stand up. You feel me?
Yeah. No, this is oh man, they complacent, you know.
Real
Like, but, you
complacent, but we
know,
from
like that mentality will do that to you. You know what I'm saying? But like you got people like us that we ain't been in complacent situations, so I can't get complacent with shit that I wouldn't have
bro,
done.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. Like,
It's too laid back here. Like everybody want to do something, but don't got time to do it right now. But next time you talk to them, they talking about the same shit that they been talking about, like been wanting to do. Hey, when I hear a young nigga talking about, man, shit, I've been wanting to get in the studio, man. You been wanting to get nigga, you got a studio in your pocket. You can record on your phone right now, bro.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the rap hustle, not the cap hustle, bro. If you gonna do it, you gonna do it these days. Ain't no talking about it. It's
It's
just being about it.
That's facts, bro.
And that's what we looking for. So with the radio platform, tell these folks how they can get on the radio platform. You know what I'm saying? Get their music heard. Tell them about your show. Tell them what you want to tell them, man. Let's get it.
So basically, for you to get on KMHP or the Weekend Cook Up, first of all, you gotta have radio edited, radio friendly music, which a lot of you guys don't, and it just baffles the fuck out of me. But you have to have radio edited music. What we do is we kind of go through a process and we try to play it on our podcast, New Music and Business Thursdays 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Play it on there. If we get good feedback on it, then I usually take it and play it on my show. Then if I get the good positive feedback from there, then it gets in rotation. So just hit us up, KMHP Digital Radio at gmail.com, and send that music over to me, and I definitely will check it out.
And see, one thing that's key in what he just said is the fact that he need feedback. We feeding y'all and we need feedback is all we asking for is feedback on our platform. Leave a comment, like, share, hey, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In order to stay alive, we have to pay the bills to do these things. You know, none of this is free.
None
It
of
might be free for you to watch it, but it's not free for us to do.
And that's what they be, you know, I think that's where some people get that twisted is that, you know, they think because, you know, I was having this issue, right? It's kind of off a little bit, but I was having this issue with everybody being an innovator and everybody copying because that's what was happening. We was just laying groundwork and then having people follow suit and trying to do the exact same shit that we doing. And somebody, you know, I was talking to like one of my my good influencer buddies that's, you know, got a nice name. And he was like, listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and this is gonna change how you look at
that, right?
the mentality. He said, everybody is going to attempt to steal your recipe, but nobody is gonna ever cook it like you do. And once he told me that, I was do y'all because I done been bitten, I done been carbon copied and everything, and then they still trying to figure out what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you know, and it's just,
and that's what I want to say. Like they can't do what they could never do what you are doing because they don't even know what you're doing.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't know what your plans is for why you're doing what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know what my plans is for what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody is getting out of something that we originally came up with to do. And anybody trying to copy that didn't originally come up with that, they're just trying to be the first to do it. But how could you actually be the first to do it if you copy somebody else who's already doing it?
Right.
Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good with that because what we have to understand with this internet thing is about interconnecting. You know what I'm saying? So cool. If you want to start a radio station, bro, it's 24 hours in a day. And I was just telling the guy this the other day because I do a starting to do a late night meet and greet on the Minnesota hip hop fraternity thing. Cause you know what that's about. I'm trying to get that popping because we got to start there. You know what I'm saying? But I was talking to a guy who kept saluting you, right? Matter of fact, what's his name? He got a tag on your. He got a tag on the radio station. Nerd the King, right?
Yeah.
So he said he got a radio platform too, and he's about to just turn it into a show right now. So I kind of mentioned him like, well, did you think about putting your show on Chaos's, you know what I'm saying, radio station? And it was kind of went to like a, well, yeah, nah, but I'm trying to do this first type attitude, right? Which I get it, but I don't get it because you just was here bigging him up, liking what he's doing, and you just say you want to turn your song into a show, your into a show. And I'm like, well, it's 24 hours in a day, right? You do a Saturday show that could be syndicated on another nigga's channel.
Right.
Just like I got a page and you got a site and we got a site. Now we create our own media network, nigga. So now when the artists pay either one of us,
I don't know, bro.
Going through the same thing.
I that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't be getting that either. Like I be like, okay, if we all could come together, we would be that much more powerful. But you motherfuckers keep going and I'm gonna go over here and do it. No, I'm fuck him. I'm gonna go over here and do it. I'm gonna go over here and do it. And now we got 10 different entities
at one time trying to do the same thing.
Trying to do the same thing versus us becoming a power. Like for me, see, this is the mentality too. Now I know a lot of motherfuckers be scared to help push into somebody's brand because they scared they're gonna miss out. But when you dealing with a person like me who's not scared to let you get your shine on, I'm not going to stop you. Like that's one of the things about people that bring shows over to KMHP. I don't censor your show. I let you do you. As long as you following the format of what we need at KMHP, I never do that. And I'm never going to stop you from getting your shine because I just believe in the power of numbers and it being a bigger force. And some of these people just want to be the first. And I'd stay away from them. I don't, no disrespect to nobody because I rock with a lot of them. You know what I mean? But I just personally have chose to take this tunnel vision mentality, man, because it's just.
I mean, because basically, our mentality coming because I'm from Illinois too. Coming from Illinois, and being raised in Minnesota, because I was raised here. My mother moved here when I was 2 years old, but I got the best of both worlds, and I have the understanding. Being from Illinois, we come from ain't no one man bigger than the mob or mentality.
Yeah.
You gotta be organized. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my family in Illinois, I understand why they have that community and they're, we don't let outsiders in because it's so big that it's easy to get caught up in some shit.
Right.
But here in Minnesota, we don't need to have that mentality because first of all, even though it's two cities, they're small as shit. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota and St. Paul ain't as big as the north side of Atlanta together.
Right.
Especially when it comes to the hip hop and the urban community.
Right.
That we even a micro dot when it comes to that part. We real small when it comes to these major cities and their urban communities. So with that being said, because we are twins, I've never seen a set of twins that don't get along. You feel me? You ever seen twins that just don't like this twin brother? I never seen. Twins are always supposed to be inseparable
with each other. Yeah,
you feel me? So the mentality is going to have to change, and it's going to change. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for the people who don't want it to change. We're going to connect with the people who do want it to change because they're going to see the change that we're bringing about. And they're going to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to continue to network with each other. And that's why I'm like, I know KMOJ. I grew up to KMOJ. I already know what they go. I know what they programming is. If they still community based and they still getting government funding, and there's certain things that they cannot do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine, but they can still be a part of the process. But I'm going to push my guy here, who I know is an artist, who I know created this platform for the artists, with the artist in mind, and say, bro, I've been out there in the world doing this. I've been in the rooms, I've seen, I know, and I'm bringing this back to you so you don't have to go through that BS
Right.
that I know about.
Yeah.
But see, for me to hear artists still talking about they want to be signed after time, and hearing these artists talk about, bro, Meek Mill, I ain't seen a check from the record label since I signed.
Right.
And you still want to get signed.
Right in line and sign.
Like, oh yeah, jump in the fire with him.
Yeah, jump right on in the fire with him. Get your ass on in there.
And I have an opportunity right now to deal with people who are on the rise. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because let's think about it. FM radio is basically obsolete when people got their own playlists that they listen to more than anything. And then there's 1,000,001 other radio platforms for me to listen to. So if the community platform ain't serving my needs, because you can't play NBA Youngboy and shit, then what the fuck am I gonna listen to you for?
Right.
And then we have to know and understand that this is a young man. The world is always there for the younger people to explore. When you become a certain age, you probably did all the exploring that you're actually going to do,
Right.
because now you're settled into what it is you do or what it is you have planned to do. You feel me?
Facts.
So when it comes to entertainment and the movement of popular culture, it's always going to be that younger generation. It's never going to be the old cats that used to do. It's not going to be the used to do's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of the used to do's still got to want to do the used to do shit mentality. Like, man, this shit ain't like it used to be. It ain't supposed to be like it used to be. That's what evolution is about.
Right.
You ain't like
when it was real. Like, yeah, that was
right.
30 years ago, my dude.
Right, nigga. It's real now because life is real every day.
Yeah, you have to adjust to the times though. Like that's one thing that keeps me ahead of the loop. You know what I mean? Just adjusting and staying ahead of the times and being accurate in the field of knowledge that I'm in. You know what I mean? That's the only way to be able to win fully. You know what I mean? Because like for me, it ain't always about the trophies and the accolades. Sometimes it's just about how you feel as a person doing what you're doing. You know, that's the greatest gift to me of all time, is the way that I can make you feel and the way that I feel after I made you feel that certain way. You know, like, you know, that's why we doing Cam HP. We are about to we about 2 steps away from moving into our studio space, so we will be.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that. So no, we take like Cam HP is a real movement. Like I know some people can't visually see it just yet, but this is a real movement. It's a real thing, and we making real moves out here. And I do this I really do it for Minnesota, but we broadcast around the world.
Worldwide.
And I'm talking about definitely people hit me up all over the place. And they listening and tuned in, or they done downloaded the app, or you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just thankful, bro.
Right. So
baby.
Tell them how they, you know what I'm saying, how they can tune into it online and on the app, you know what I'm saying?
So the best way to hit us up and tune in is to hit us up at kmhpradio.com. You can go to kmhpradio.com, check us out. Also, you can go to the Google or the Apple App Store and you can download our app. It's free. You can also go over to our network, which is Live 365, and search KMHP Digital Radio and check us out there as well. So, you know, we got some areas, but the best form is to go to the app and get that app. You know, on the app, you can listen to our music, you can watch our podcast, you can watch the content I create. We also got a daily blog on there. You can request music and everything. So check us out, man.
And you could also go to the affiliate page on the Rap Hustle
Yeah, on the Rap
and
Hustle.
slide down and click on the picture and
Yeah,
go right to it. You dig what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
go
this is
right
how
to
we
it.
supporting out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah,
what me and my guy here have done, we hooked up. You know what I'm saying? We connecting and we're gonna be doing some things to bring some attention to this area, you know, to bring attention to what we got going on, to what you got going on, and to what the world got going on. Cause like we both got experience outside of this market, and we got connections outside of this market that we could bring to this market that I'm looking forward to bringing to this market,
right.
but only
Exactly.
if the market appreciates
There you go.
the
That's the key
movement.
words.
You
That's
gotta
the key word.
appreciate the movement. You know what I'm
That is the
saying?
word. And see, my thing
Yeah.
is like I'm like for me, I'm just in a position to just building this house up just to be super solid. So you can't come tear it down. You ain't gonna be able to do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's my mentality. Just build this house up and it's going and then I'm telling you, like the foundation now is so fucking solid. Like, so you know, we only up from here.
Right. And I'm telling you, they got the best R&B and you know what I'm saying, hip hop
Yeah,
that
man.
you could listen to without having to have your own playlist. And one thing I like about it is it's not the same songs every hour.
Yeah, yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
did that. I
saying?
made sure that I programmed everything, being the music and the program director. I made sure that I wanted to give you the best of everything. So you're gonna hear brand new shit all the way to the stuff your grandma and them used to rock out to. You know what
Hey,
I'm
look,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie, one day I'm riding at work, nigga, and that Spice One came on that joint. I said, this nigga got Spice One on the radio station. Yeah, what I'm talking about, what?
And then that's the crazy part though, is like everything I said though, everything that we spends helps the artist, even the major ones. You know what I mean? Like we helped Erica Banks. She got that I forgot the name of the song, but we was part of that 2 million stream movement that she did. So, you know,
Oh yeah, Erica Banks.
yeah, you know, we help the artists and give back in so many major ways, and I'm not gonna shove it down my Minnesota artist throat, but I hope that they can catch on. And then we're gonna be doing some events and stuff that just gonna give a little bit more education to artists and stuff. So
And you know that's what the hip hop fraternity is about. So I'm about to open the frat house back up. You think it's time?
yeah, I think so, man. I came over there and
Yeah, it's
checked it
time.
out,
You
man.
came to the frat house, man. What you
Got
think?
nice and tipsy over there. Got nice and tipsy.
You feel me?
Shit, and yeah, man, that was dope, bro. No,
Like
that
we gonna turn that into something real special because that's gonna be the only place that they're gonna be able to come to and get, you know what I'm saying, get some free advertisement and some, you know what I'm saying, some game at the same time. But
right,
I'm like, because of the gang culture that Minnesota has here, I know that I could never emulate what we do in Atlanta. In Atlanta, we have a meeting every Wednesday at the clubs, and you know what I'm saying. And after the meetings, everybody turn up, and it's been going great for the last 3 years, and we have not one incident. One
So
incident.
I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
What made you decide to come back to Minnesota from, you know, advancing like you did in Atlanta?
Well, if you go back and listen to the music that I dropped when I left here and the music that I dropped when I got there, you would know that in my music, I told them I didn't come here to play. I came to get on and take this shit back home and put the city on. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that Minnesota, before I left, we didn't even do the clubs because the club was not letting us in if we had hats, hoodies, or anything. The way we like to dress, they was not allowing us to come into the clubs.
Right,
So that was one of the things. We could never prosper in this game in an area where they don't even respect our culture. You know
right,
what I'm saying? B, knowing what I know now, and being who I was before I left and doing the things that I did before I left, like being one of the first to throw shows at the Red Sea, you know, when nobody was thinking about the Red Sea, like I was like, I could possibly go on record to say that I was the first person to do shows at Red Sea where I brought 3 artists from Minneapolis and 3 artists from St. Paul and put them on the stage together so that they could bring their crowds together because I didn't understand why they didn't know each other. And I felt like the Red Sea was a perfect spot because it was in between. And so I know most hood niggas are not going to leave outside their hood. So the people who are going to come here, they're going to be here because they appreciate what this is. And it was successful for me. But the last one I threw, the cats got into a fight after the show was done. It was just me and the people I was doing business with and their people. You feel me? And in the midst of us doing our business with the owner, their people jumped on another guy and basically damn near tore the motherfucking place up. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
And when they told me what happened, like it was a dude who had robbed their auntie and they hadn't seen the nigga since he did the shit. And here he is. I get it. But this wasn't the place for y'all to do that at. Y'all could have waited till he got outside. And basically because the club owner knows that, nigga, y'all in here with us because ain't everybody else left. It's just us now. And y'all done whooped this dude and damn near tore this people's shit up. And I was pissed off, even though I understood. I was so pissed off because I'm like, bro, see, that shit have never happened. Y'all fucking up the church's money. I'm going to end up doing something to one of y'all cats because I'm serious about this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I had to go through that just to let you know. I knew the mentality before I left here. And then I went and got the knowledge that I got. And I'm like, you know what? We could do this back home. I'm not going to say that we can't do it. Anybody who said that we can't do it, this ain't for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have a cowardly heart. I never had a cowardly heart. When they told me they ain't like niggas from Minneapolis and St. Paul, I went to St. Paul with a Minneapolis hat on. Just in case it was true, you know, I'm from Minneapolis. It don't make a difference. I'm going.
Right.
When I moved to Atlanta, my homies in St. Paul was like, who you know in Atlanta? Nigga, nobody. But I'm getting the fuck away from y'all before I have to do something to somebody.
Right.
Because I'm dead serious about what I'm doing. And everybody here wants to fake gangbang. Like I said, I can understand the gangbang culture in Chicago because the way that the neighborhoods are set up. Minnesota's not set up for gangbanging, bro. Minnesota is set up for prospering. But we the only people who's thinking about gangbanging in the area where other people can come and prosper.
Right.
And see, we don't appreciate the shit because if we was raised around the shit, then we don't know it's there.
Right.
It's just like somebody moving from here going to Atlanta. They see all that opportunity and they like, oh, this is way better than Minnesota because I got opportunity. But what I realized was that, no, we could do this same shit in Minnesota, bro. We just got to lose that loser ass mentality. If you think it's a winning mentality, you lost already. It's a loser mentality to feel like you cannot connect with your neighbors, period. Like you said, we need to rebuild the community. For me, community is made up of 2 words, communication and unity. If we can't communicate in unity and build with one another, let's build his house so that I can build my house, so that we can build your house, so that we can build and keep going.
Crazy, man.
I'm gonna help him build his house while I'm building my house. See, with the internet now, we can build everybody's houses together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta build one at a time. We can build this together, my nigga.
Yeah, build them together, make it happen.
And with the reach that we got, with the networks that we got, man, we set up to win right here from Minnesota, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this ain't just about Minnesota, but I'm just gonna keep saying that on this program because we need the world to understand it is talent in Minnesota. And I need Minnesota to understand that the world needs to see our talent. And the only way they're gonna be able to see that is if we communicate with each other together.
Right. Facts. So on that note, man, I want to give my homegirl is having a event that's going down March the 2nd from 1 to 4 and it's gonna be at the high school for recording arts in I think that's St. Paul.
St. Paul, yes, sir.
And she got $25 vendor spots, and they're gonna be doing like a Black History presentation. They got some performers, and they'll be giving away school supplies. And let me see, finish the school year. Yeah, they got school supplies. So hit up 651-508-6762 if y'all want to get involved with that. What's up, Reinhardt? Mr. Reinhardt, what's going
Mr.
down,
Reinhardt Willie, Mr. Maverick Global Distribution in the building. I could bring him in if you want to come in. Give me a thumbs up, man. I'll bring you in real quick because this conversation, man, my platform is for all of us. I hate being on here talking to myself. That's corny as shit. You know what I'm saying? I got space on my platform for everybody's content. You know what I'm saying? If I want to be the one of anything, I want to be the one to help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And everybody should want to be the one to help. Now, ain't nothing wrong with being that one. You feel me? You know, because I got a theory called the 4-H theory. And it's like when you choose to be around people, you choose to be around them for one of the 4 H's. You either there to help, hurt, hinder, or hate.
Yeah.
And if you ain't there to help, then ain't no reason for you to be around. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Willie said, I'm not looking right. Hey, Willie, I had to get right myself before I came on the damn platform.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I woke up like this. Get you some dreads, bro. You ain't gotta worry. I woke up like this, nigga. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, and kept it moving.
Oh, man. But yeah, man. So, man, I gotta make this meeting. But yeah, so but yeah, man, I appreciate the platform, bro. Like for real. Like I appreciate what you're doing. Like I can definitely relate and understand your grind and where you come from, because we walking in the same path. We come from
man,
the
my
same
grind is your grind, man. We grinding together, man. You know, my tagline for the Rap Hustlers, let's hustle together, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I've been through. You know what I was doing in Atlanta. I was iPlug Network TV in Atlanta, man. You know, I decided I'm gonna change my platform because I learned about the algorithm and SEO. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna change my platform, ain't no need in doing it from Atlanta no more. Let me change and go back home and do it and start over from the ground up. Even though I'm not starting from the ground up, this is a grassroots movement again. You know what I'm saying?
You right back. Yeah. Hold on, bro. All right.
Yeah, so this ain't about me. This is about all of us, bro. And I got space on my platform for podcasts and everything. I'm looking for everybody to plug in and network. And the best thing for you to do is sign up for the raphustle.com. You can create a page on there and create your own blogs instead of waiting for thisis50.com and all that to create you a blog. And if you need help marketing and promotion, and we got packages and experts that do that. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you need when it comes to music, we do have access to. That's why I call myself Rico the Plug, because it's all about the resources, and I don't have a problem sharing resources with those that I know really need it. And the way I know you really need it is because I see you really working.
Right.
Exactly. I'm not finna just give you anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. Like, I'm not finna give you shit. You gotta work. If I can get out here and put the work in and make it happen, you can do the damn same thing. Ain't no give it to you and hand it to you. No, you gotta put some work in for it, man. You know, ain't nobody handing me nothing. And I don't feel like that I should have to turn around and give it to you because of that mentality. No, I worked for it. So I had to, and guess what? By me working for it taught me how to work. So you know what I mean? Like, so you gotta get out here and get to work. Like, you know, and that's what they do here a lot too. I get a lot of people that hit me up, befriending me, trying to pump me for information, and they don't know that I know you're trying to pump me for information. And I'm gonna spin you. So I'm gonna send you over that way. Don't do it. Like, I know when you're genuine. If you're genuine and I want to share that info with you, I'm gonna do that. But
you gotta ask for it.
Yeah, you know, but if I feel like you on some grimy, let me come in and try to see what's going on so I can make my play, I ain't messing with you. You know, that's just what it is.
Well, I tell a person I can show you my hands. You know, when it comes to spades, I can show you my hand, and you still never know how to play it.
Right. There you go. Like we was just
So,
saying earlier. But yeah, man.
yeah, I like what you're doing over there at the radio station, man. I like the Saturday afternoon thing. I see that you changed the time.
Yeah, we went from 12 to 2 because I got so many people that be kicking it and partying the night before, and they be like, I missed the
Like too
show.
early.
How can I? So I said I would move it back to noon. So now I move it back to noon. You know, everybody get up, get they wash the what they call it out their eyes, the crack out their ass and all that, and all that, get themselves together, and then they get to check out the show. So yeah, man.
What's the name of the show again?
The Weekend Cook Up with your boy Chaotic One, each and every Saturday. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Central Time.
Down Central Time, yes, man. So
yeah. And what do the artists got to do to get their music? You know what I'm saying? Screen for that show.
Hit us up at kmhpdigitalradio@gmail.com. Send over radio edited music. It's going to go through a process of us playing it on New Music and Business Thursdays, our live podcast show. Get good feedback there, then I'll play it on my Weekend Cook Up radio show. And if we get good feedback there, then it's going in a rotation.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. Follow me on... I'm on Instagram at Chaotic1, the CEO. Follow us at KMHP Digital Radio. And you can also follow us on Instagram at Platinum Boy Music, LLC. So.
Hey, look, before you go, I need you to give me a review on this song. I got this song from this artist that I rock with. He's from Ohio. Okay. You know, we did business in Atlanta, man. He got a new song out in video, and I think this thing finna take over. And we need to be the first to break this thing here on KMHP Radio. But I want you to give me your review on this video. So,
all right.
This is Party Rain. The name of the song is Moonwalk, man. I believe this is finna be a hit. You let me know from your perspective, though. Here we go. Right here on the raphustle.com.
Raphustle.com. Plug in.
ATR, this shit go crazy. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moon. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moon. Mama said, mama side, mama kusa. Making shit like your mama taught you that. When you pay, they gon' hate, I'm not too shy. Never fell on my face, but I got blue lights. Mixed the Mary, demonia, I caught new rocks. Mama pray, I got faith, I got two dots. Corners lay on my chest, they got two plot. Mama say, homicide, the fuck you thought. Made a wave, doing rocks, I got two pop. None of fans OD in the drop. They making hoes pass out like they got flu shot. I got bands, bitch, you do not. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moon. Fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moon. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moon. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moon. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought, might hit the bank, hit the moon. Look at you always start some shit with your ratchet ass. And shit. Hit the moves like I'm Jackson, right back to them racks. Put that hoe back in plastic and Barbie, the bitch is swaggin' brand new. Got that water, Shimon shampoo. This ain't new, but it's new to your girl. Put on that glove, I'ma walk in that shit maker. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moon. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moon. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moon. Might hit the bank, hit the moonwalk. Fuck what you saying, fuck what you thought. Might hit the bank, hit the moon.
Yo, what you think about that thing right there, bro?
It's definitely different. It's catchy. I could definitely see like a nice TikTok trend going crazy off of them doing dances off of it.
Right.
I definitely could see some fine, sexy ass ladies perked out all over it. Yeah, no, it got energy behind it. It's chanting. It's definitely like a street title chanting type song. So it's a good one. I think it got
Right.
potential. It definitely got a lot of potential behind it to definitely do something.
Right. And that's an independent artist from out of Ohio, Prada Rain, man, one of the partners that I worked
Who
with
is
in that.
Randy Parks? He said, nope. At best, he can make a TikTok dance challenge.
Randy Park, that's my guy from Atlanta, man. He do a lot of financing things. What up, Randy?
Oh, okay.
That's
He
one
said,
of my
nope.
partners.
At best, he can do a TikTok. I could definitely see it being like a TikTok.
Yeah, it definitely. But you know what? That's the wave for the day. That's why I say I can see it blowing up, because that's where people go for music now.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, but you know, Universal just took all their artists off of TikTok, so like a lot of the signed artists are not even gonna get that opportunity anymore.
Yeah. It sucks to be them, because I know we just my artist, we got OTG Oso, and we've been pushing his new single Yay Flow, and we've attached it to about 3 videos that really got us some good fucking streams. So I appreciate them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got a video for it.
No, we ain't dropped a video yet. We gonna gear up. We just kind of dropped this as the initial single for the EP, but we got a video for his next single that's gonna be dropping real soon. So
well, send me the link to it. I'll play it right now, and we get the people's thoughts on it.
Hold on.
Artists, if you got independent music that you want reviewed, videos that you want reviewed and possibly put on the platform, if we like it, you know what I'm saying, hit my DM for information. More importantly, sign up for the raphustle.com, because we all about building our own market and our own platform. So it's important and it's imperative for you guys to sign up for the raphustle.com, so that we can have that data, so when anything is going on, you can get that information directly. You know what I'm saying? I found out recently that if you are not paying for advertising on Facebook and Instagram, then 9 times out of 10, anything that you push that looks like a video or might be an event that you got going on, if you put it on your page, more than likely, probably 90% of the people on your friend list won't even see it, because they want you to pay for their advertisements. You know what I'm saying? They forcing people to pay for advertising now, and this is why it's important for us to have our own platforms to network with and do these things with, because once the corporate
link to, bro?
You can send it through Messenger.
Hold on.
Yeah. Once these corporate entities get their hands on anything that we create, they start watering it down and taking over it to the point where you hold on. I was looking at something. They start messing it up to the point where we don't get to make money off of it. They make all the money off it, and we just lose out on everything. So we can't allow that to keep happening in our culture, man. You know, this is the importance of the hip hop fraternity, because with the hip hop fraternity, it's like now we have pods of networks all throughout the United States and through the world that we can connect with. You know what I'm saying? If I want to do a show in Ohio, I have a chapter in Ohio that I can connect with and bring artists from Minnesota to Ohio, Detroit, Chicago, Arkansas, you know what I'm saying, Memphis, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? And we can go there and have people there that's waiting for us, you know what I'm saying, that got our back, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, after three years, we have not had one fight.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying, in Atlanta. So I really want to bring that here, but I definitely need these folks to understand that this ain't what they used to. So you got to come with a whole different mindset when you rocking with what we got going on, because this is really that deal. You feel me? And you know what? my mama told me you get them, so I got to get them. But you know, I'm usually humble. But you know, my people say, man, sometimes you just got to beat your chest right. And nigga, we them ones, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? KMHP Radio, man. You know what I'm saying? The RapHustle.com. You know, Maverick Global Distribution, man. The Hype Magazine, man. Like we them ones that you really want to be rocking with because first of all, we all have networks with people that you would love to meet.
Yeah. That's why I don't know. That's why I just don't really be like, especially like here now. It's like beating a dead horse. I don't say nothing, man. I just feel like be plugged and be you know, just become who you meant to be. You know what I mean? And just keep moving. It ain't no sense in sitting out there with a bullhorn saying, "Yo, I'm the plug. I'm the plug," because they gonna walk right past you like, "Man, who is this dumb nigga with a bullhorn yelling he the plug?"
Obviously, he the plug, nigga.
But
guess what?
Yeah, I hit that. I sent that to your inbox.
I mean, to my bad.
Guess
what? I'm out here with a bullhorn. Till them niggas get tired of hearing me.
Yeah,
you got to do something to me. You know, let your hate show, nigga. You ain't gonna stop. I ain't, cause you know what? Because if I didn't come back with that mentality, I might as well stay where the fuck I was at.
Right.
Like I said, I knew what I was up against when I came back, but I also know what these niggas respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fact.
And after a while, they got to learn how to respect real. And I'm really looking for the younger generation that's coming up that don't have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? That are willing to be impressionable enough to convince that networking is the best thing to do in any field of work that you go into. Even if you work a job.
Yeah.
If you work a job at a convenience store, don't just ring the cash register up and not talk to the people that's coming through there to buy things, because you never know who you might meet just by, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? You know what I'm saying? Creating a conversation. Conversations create relationships. Relationships create opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Opportunities create wealth.
Right. Facts.
So we got opportunities for the independent artists, models, entrepreneurs, anyone who just loves the culture of hip hop and lives in the urban community or anywhere else in the world that might need advertisement on a radio station, that might need to get their word out, to get their videos out. This is why we are here. You got the RapHustle.com. For me, I'm the plug. So my whole thing is to bring the artists and people closer to the resources that they need. This is why I have my guy, Chaotic One, right here, KMHP Radio, and others with me, so we can create our own market in our own industry, man. It's as simple as that. Independent is major now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So you say you sent that?
Yeah.
All
right. In our own lane, man. I love it, man. I love that. Like, I love the what Mitch say on Paid in Full.
Want to know I took my business to the next level? It's simple.
I love the game. I love the game. I went from being an artist to the CEO because I understand it. You know what I mean? Like, I just love that stuff, man. It's me.
You gotta love it. You did. Yeah. So this is OTG Oso. Yay Flow.
Yay Flow. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. And
that thing going crazy on Spotify. It's going crazy on Spotify. Ain't, you know, on the
Yay Flow. Yay Flow. Hey.
Okay, let me start it over.
All right.
Yes. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, OTG also. Go. Yay Flow. Yay Flow. Hey. Moving militant, I can't let them flank us. Risking a lot, it's a lot I can make up. Roll me a rust and as I got a flame up. Been putting my all in this shit, I can't change up. Watch me like the shit was surveillance. Chop get the chirking like this shit was Haitian. Keep me a pole like old Saint Nick. Winter just passed, it's the cold in the bitch. Tunnel vision of money like niggas was Mitch. Residue on my nails after rolling the Grinch. Blunt block, my cookie bag came with a stench. I'm walking through barriers, the fuck is the fence. Police doing the most for to reel out the bricks. Put up my forces in here, no Yoda. Stretching the motherfucking bag like yo. So some more he be pushing the weight like a stroller. Controlling my life, but I left the controller. I get so high, me and gangs from stoners. Remember they used to fry me like a loner. Spaz out on a nigga, I'm feeling like Homer. Stay in my lane, got a Glock in the glove. I feel like Kanye the way I show love. Doors open for me and for you, it budge. This in his music, but his ass a thug. Electrical fire, but his ass the plug. I'm in my booth getting busy with cuz. Pat coming in looking healthy with fuzz. You was scared I was breaking my back like the grudge. Swear to God, I got all of this shit out the mud. Staying consistent and watching the mud. Sick as head with the same face as a pudge. Punchlines better and over a buzz. She said she knew I'd come how I could. Can't ride the way cause this shit is a flood. Before I started, I already won. Put a 30 in this curry, started for fun. I start with passion, I'm making them run. Switching flows when a nigga get bored just for fun. Been doing this, but you already knew that. Taking the name off my stilo like New Jack. I got a fan on me now, don't get blue back. Aim at his head, trying to knock off this new hat. Remember them days we went way back for fruit snacks. Stay out the way, trying to think of my paycheck. He wanna be, but ain't met me, I hate that. Make sure your homie gon' do what you ain't yet. All of my brothers know I keep a clap back. Ass on the back of little mama, I snatch that. Invest my little money so I can get big racks. Bro, go shoot with me like we in Iraq. Choppers for real, we can't post them on my snap. Family straight trying to run me some laps. Hey. MIA for a little bit, now I'm back. She get wetter when over, so get on attack. Look her straight in the eye, she relaxes a rap. Doing these shows with my fire in the back. Baby, I'm not a killer, but shit can get tactical. Serious money, but I'm being practical. Joker for what? Hey, wanted this shit from the motherfucking jump. We go through shit, he just talking the talk. Where I'm from, the young niggas start early with sauce. I been catching the vibe, but I ain't Randy Moss. On my OG, I'm shining without having gloss. Moving like water in here, no Voss. I'm keeping straight, even though that he crossed me. I'm trying to get to the bills, no Cosby. Making it happen for real, no probably. Hate on me, nigga, in silence, oddly. Running shit over in sight, no dodging. We deep as hell in the lotto or lobby gang.
Okay.
Also, yeah, y'all know what time it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
You know, we
sir.
wanted-
God mode.
We
Yay,
wanted
flow.
to make a intro.
Kanye credit. Shout out to
We
17
wanted to
RP
give
credit. Now,
them
right?
hard bars, you know what I'm saying? Just
Say that again.
I said we wanted to drop the first single and really just give them a statement, you know what I'm saying? And that's coming from off of the EP that we drop, and it'll be out. It's called From the Bottom. And
Okay.
we got another single that's called From the Bottom that's gonna be dropping with the video and everything. So yeah, we just making an impact out here, bro.
All right, my man Randy Parks. Thanks for chopping in too. This is what it's all about, getting the feedback. We trying to feed you,
Appreciate that.
and we need feedback. You know what I'm saying? Randy Parks said there's some nice mixtape flow.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely dropping that EP. The EP will be out probably by maybe by May, somewhere around there, something like that.
Yeah, I like I listen to it. I know you play it on the radio station. I love it. When I first heard it, I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
nah,
then I think
he been getting some nice, nice little buzz and stuff, man.
right. I didn't know it was your artist until I listened to your Saturday show where you had explained that was your artist. I'm like, okay, he got a good one there. That I like that. He got a good flow.
You know that. So my thing is like, man, I just like now I'm really, ever since I jumped on the CEO shit, bro, I'm like really full-fledged CEO behind the scenes. Like I don't went from being in front of the mic and videos to I hate being in front of the cameras almost now. Like I mean, I do it like on platforms like this, and then just the platforms that we have, but just giving back and finding the best artists, and you know what I mean, just walking these paths, knowing what I'm looking for. And OTG also was definitely what I was looking for. He a star, man. So we gonna really be pushing him real hard.
So that was the introductory flow for him. That was like
he got more music out, but this is his first release with Platinum Boy.
okay.
So but yeah, he got more music out. He got some joints out. You know what I mean? Y'all go check.
He's from Minnesota?
No, he's originally from Illinois, but right now he's living in Fort Wayne, Indiana. But yeah, we travel. We just had him on the One Way to Vegas tour. He was in Ohio. He did Atlanta. He was in several different spots, bro. So yeah, we've been pushing him out here. We got him right now we working on a project. I'm getting that project ready, and we'll be down in Atlanta next month to shoot the video and everything. So,
Oh, that's dope, man. So you definitely giving him an experience that I hope he appreciates it. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely do. I mean, I had to go through several artists. He was like the first that we actually signed, but I had like 2 or 3 other dope artists. But you know, to be an artist, you got to be a full package. You just can't rap. Right. You got to be the full package, and you ain't gonna run into very many people that's the full package. So when you do, you kind of cuff them and keep them close, and really it just really kind of guiding him and making sure that he's making the right decisions. You know, something that nobody did for me. Just trying to do it for somebody else.
That makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do with a lot of the artists that I rock with, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, this was the first artist in Atlanta that I rock with, man. Like, he was 11 years old when I met him. He's 23 now. You know, he's heavy on the scene growing up. You know, he did songs and stuff with Lotto before she blew. You know, he took a hiatus. You know, when you become older, you grow out of your younger age, and then you grew into a man. Now he's 23 years old. He's back on the scene, and he just dropped this video with YRN Mango Fu.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Mango Fu is?
I think I heard of him.
He's I think he's either Quavo or Offset's cousin from the Migos.
Okay.
So this is a song, Electric, right here live on the raphustle.com. I don't know if you want to stay on, listen to this music, if you want to head out.
I'll tell you right now, I got to go after this one, but I'll stay and check this one out, though.
All right, cool. We're going to check this out. El Tay Feng Shui, Electric, featuring Mango Fu from YRN, Young Rich Niggas, Migos Gang, North Side. Yeah, that way. Here we go.
Rap Hustle, baby. Let's get it.
Check on the track.
Electric drugs, electric cup, pouring up, electric ice cubes in my cup, ran it up, lightning fast, electric. Time out, time out, time out. Rolex, no time out. I'm too official, no time out. Electric drugs, electric love, electric plug, pouring up, electric ice cubes in my cup, ran it up, lightning fast, electric.
That shit up like Tetris. This ain't the gym, I'm flexing. If you ain't got a bag, then exit. All this ice, I can skate Wayne Gretzky. Might pipe the bitch up, ain't selfish. Ran it up, money old like Elvis. She popped a pill, now she feel a ledge. I told her to chill, but then she got neck and low with her neck. I think it's the best. We spinning a check, don't worry about the estimate. Ain't been lit like this in a minute. I'm ballin', ain't calling no time out. I done got rich, everything got plenty. Added some zeros to my account. Whenever I'm bored, I go buy some Christian Dior. This cordial, I can afford it. I don't drink lean, my partner keep pouring it. Snoring, and he won't wake up till the morning. If she got a friend, then join in. I'm feeling this X, it's kicking in. Okay, bet. Cartier lens, see the check. Call a jet ski, she get wet. She be calling, keep I make her sweat. Call the pilot, tell him send a jet. High fucker, and we just met. Niggas finally had to call a tech.
Electric drugs, electric cup, pouring up, electric ice cubes in my cup, ran it up, lightning fast, electric. Time out, time out, time out. Rolex, no time out. I'm too official, no time out. Electric drugs, electric love, electric plug, pouring up, electric ice cubes in my cup, ran it up, lightning fast, electric. Smoke a lot of weed, I read up. Electric, two bad bitches trying to team up. Too much sauce, can tell them clean up. I ain't scared of affection. Electric racks, just tucked in. I want her and her friend. Electric serve, who went in? Electric diamonds in my chain. Mellow verses on my ring. Electric vibes, movie scene. Electric bitch, I'm in between. A side of her you never seen. Electric drugs, electric cup, pouring up, electric ice cubes in my cup, ran it up, lightning fast, electric. Time out, time out, time out. No time out.
Yeah. What you think about that joint right there, man?
That joint go right there. I rock with that. I like that beat. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely in the wave of what's going on right now. So I fuck with that one.
Right. So for me, I'm always looking for the hot artists that I know that can make a difference and make a change in things and have original sound. You know what I'm saying? Because hip hop started is all about originality. It was never about biting, copying and pasting or doing what somebody else is always already doing. You know what I'm saying? I remember writing songs back in my days, and then somebody else would come up with the same beat, and I just have to back to the drawing board. I ain't finna let nobody think that I bit him. You know what I'm saying? That's how it used to be. But now it'd be like, oh, I'm trying to sound.
It's like, I want the same beat. I gotta give me the exact same beat.
I want the same girl.
I don't want nothing. Everything, his whole video concept, everything is the same.
I want to be him. Can you clone me to be him? Type ass.
I ain't never seen so many of the people with the same names either, bro. Like everybody got the same damn names too. Like shit.
Yeah, that's wild. Hey, look, I had said back in the day, I said we went from big and grand to little and young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that? We went from Grand Poobah, Biggie Smalls, Big Papa,
Granddaddy IU, and
Big Daddy Kane, Granddaddy IU, you know what I'm saying? To Lil Wayne, Young
Lil
Stupid,
Peasy, Lil YBN STOS Fat Head the gay is.
Right? It's like the older hip hop got, the younger the mentality got.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But one thing though, the only thing though, like for me that keeps me in the loop, especially with the different phases of music, is because I just look at it like we had that time to be rebellious and do exactly what they doing. They just do it differently. You know what I mean? Like us, it was NWA, gang banging. It was, you know what I mean? That was our mentality, and our parents and grandparents looked at us like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Now it's just no different now, but now it's more of they in a different drug user trend more now and stuff. So it's like, this is they thing.
Yeah.
I don't rock with it, but it's they thing.
Right. And it's a dangerous thing too, because like we wouldn't have never, you know what I'm saying? Like we would have never.
I seen somebody say we like us, we from the era of the drug dealers. This is the era of the drug
users. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So I would definitely rather be on the drug dealer side if I'm be ridiculed.
I would rather be on the up and up and be able to know about business and stuff. If I'd have learned business and stuff before the age that I learned it at, I probably would have been better off. And I say that to say that with our culture, this is entertainment. You see what I'm saying? This music is a business. This is entertainment. Life is real though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't let entertainment dictate what life is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because 90 times out of 10, that entertainment is not the life that person is living. That's a fantasy world that they mind live in. When artists create, they're being creative, meaning they're digging into their mind and making shit up, making nothing into something. But then we got listeners who will go take that and mimic what they heard and try to make that their life because they have no way of creating their own. Well, they do, but they don't even know how to tap into their own creative, you know what I'm saying, energy. And it's because the energy that the government, and I hate to sound political or not anything like that, but the energy that the government is allowing us to have, especially here in Minnesota, is a low ball energy that keeps everybody wanting that handout.
Right.
They keep nobody reaching to do anything different. I don't want a handout. I want a hand up. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I need a hand at all, I need a hand up. Do not extend your hand to me if you're trying to hand me out anything. If you're trying to bring me up, if you're trying to pull me up, by all means, I'm going to pull up the person up under me too. Let's all get up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And we can get up. Me and you both been to places and seen people who do not like. in Atlanta, when I first got there, I was like, damn, everybody must be selling a whole lot of fucking drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the average car was a Mercedes Benz. Like having a Mercedes Benz in Atlanta, like you having a Honda out here. You nigga, you just got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you start realizing, like, oh, these cats, like a lot of people don't know T.I. had a construction company before he started rapping. You know what I'm saying? This is a mentality that we didn't grow up with because we so focused on gang banging,
right,
and getting handouts.
Right.
In a state that got a lot of resources and the power that be, they know these resources is here. But if we can keep y'all focused on this shit, we ain't got to worry about you doing what you need to do with these resources.
Right. Facts.
And there's a lot of people in the state that are utilizing those resources. Shout out to my nigga Mickey Frost. He's utilizing those resources for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? To bring some kind of structure to the community, like, because this shit is out of hand.
That's what I was saying about the event that I mentioned earlier with the Fear None Conquer All. They them and the Better Road Foundation, they all nonprofits that's giving back and making a difference out here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, man, I got to get up out of here. I got to be at a meeting. But on that note, man, before I get out of here, man, I want to give a shout out to Shani Janae. Y'all go check out her music. She got a new video out called Think About Me. Y'all go check that out. Shout out to all my KMHP digital radio family. Shout out to my Platinum Boy family. Shout out to OTG Oso. Shout out Zilla. Shout out Be Humble. Shout out to just everybody. I can't name everybody. Shout out Nikki Love, all them, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with me every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. with the weekend cook up. And y'all can tap into the station 24/7 anytime. We play the best in everything. Holla at your boy, man.
That's what's up.
Your rap hustle, I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in, make y'all pages. Rock with the rap hustle, baby. Get it.
Hey, man, KMHP in the building. Chaotic, good. Hey, we gonna continue. I'm gonna bring you on every now and then, bro. Like, we gonna
for
keep
sure.
It, you know what I'm saying? Keep it popping, man. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure. Let me know.
All right, love. Church. Yeah, there you have it, my man. Chaotic One, owner and program director for KMHP Digital Radio. Definitely a dope platform for you to even just ride and listen to if you at work, if you doing anything, man. What up, my homie Randy Park in the building? What's cracking?
What's going on, fam? What's going on? I like what you got going on here, man. This gonna help a lot of artists out right here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for that, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know how long. You know what I'm saying? You know, you one of my Atlanta partners, my Atlanta plug, you know what I'm saying? We did business before in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? When you was into the music thing.
Man, I got a few people I want to send your way, you know, to get a little bit of that exposure for their music that I know been out here on the pavement like we was, you know, back in the day, man, grinding it up. You know, some of them got a little traction, some of them don't, you know, but I got one particular, like I said, my buddy Sergio, you know, he getting spent in the clubs right now. I think I ain't gonna say he didn't, you know, next thing to blow. I'll just say he got the opportunity to get out here and make his stamp in the game or whatnot.
Right. That's what's up. So I'm gonna get them to know a little bit about you because I think a lot of people might need your services, brother. You know what I'm talking
about? Okay, for sure.
This my partner Randy Parks, man. You know what I'm saying? I met him through doing music with my cousin, Good Bar. You know what I'm saying? Shot a video with him before, you know what I'm saying, when he was in the music thing, you know. And now you'll find something like a financial guru, right?
Hey, financial literacy, baby. Trying to bring financial literacy to our community to help empower people through the power of credit. I know financial literacy, you know, it's not taught in the school system. So a lot of times if we don't get that knowledge passed down through somebody, we just be lost in the sauce.
The sauce.
It's like right now, critical time. Every year, you see so many people, if you go through social media, and y'all forgive me if y'all can't hear me that good, I'm in the car, but you go through social media, you see everybody posting about tax money, tax money, tax money. People get tax money every year, and they do the same thing. They either try to clear up old debt, or they try to go get a car. They want to get a house. But the thing is, there's so many laws in place for us to wipe out old debt to where we ain't got to waste money trying to pay this old stuff. And,
Right.
we just trying to bring it to the people household in their community.
Right. So you got, what's the name of your new company, your company?
We Change Lives Financial. They can reach me at WeChangeLivesFinancial.com, or they can, plug in with me through any of the social media platforms, WeChangeLives.rp on Instagram, and just Randy Parks on Facebook. But we got programs that cater to all financial situations. We also got ebooks for people that want to actually learn this craft and help others down in their family line. You know how the saying go, you teach a man how to fish, he can feed, he can keep on feeding,
Yeah. Right.
But, so that's what we're doing right now in that space, man. But I want to start getting on here with you, brother. So what's the time frame that you do this? It's on a weekly basis or what?
Well, I'm trying to make it a weekly thing, an everyday thing, if I could, you know what I'm saying? Because I hate being on here talking to myself. So, I made my platform so people can come on and say what they got going on and speak their piece on a lot of things, man. So, I'm definitely stamped in for Sundays from 1 to 3. But we can go longer. As long as we got conversation, we can go longer, man. I own my platform. You know what I'm saying? You see it's a little bit different than what you see coming from anybody else's. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that it's better than anybody else's platform. It's just to say that we're serious about what we're doing over here. And I wanted to bring you on here for one or two reasons. One reason is because you knew me grinding in Atlanta. That's where you met me at, right?
Yep.
Right. When doing business with me, I never asked you this. What was your, you know what I'm saying? How did you take me when networking with me and communicating with me and doing business with me?
Oh man, the relationship for anybody that's ever gonna get in business with the plug, understand that he's gonna give you everything he got and go keep it 100 with you. That's the main thing people should want to know. He's gonna keep it 100 with you. He's not gonna tell you, something is what it is when it ain't. You know what I mean? Our business was always straight up and down, no BS. I don't want to, speak out of context, here, but 100% thorough brother. I just put it like that. I mean, I know we got, certain artists that we reach, on these platforms or whatnot. Just understand that business is going to be business and business is going to be took care of. Don't come, trying to, sideways my man and shake him down on, if it's any type of pricing that's going on. If he tell you, hey, for XYZ, I can do this for you, just know that's what you need to come to the table with. And, it's always been 100, man. You've been putting this work in for a minute, man. People gonna have to do their research on you and see that, you just ain't no fly by night brother. You know what I mean? Like you said, you've been doing video, you've been doing music, you've been doing filming, you know what I mean? Podcasting. So this is somebody that's really plugged into the culture, and not only plugged into the culture on one coast.
Aspect,
you know what I'm saying? This brother on the east, the south, the west, and the north. So get with him. Especially
my bad. We got an event coming up. We got an event coming up in Atlanta in April, man.
Okay.
It's gonna be big for the brands, man. I'm gonna send you that information as soon as it get out. One of my partners out there partnered with us, so I'm put it together. So I'm gonna send you that information, man. You know how I love Atlanta because, man, the networking in Atlanta is just phenomenal. Because you got a lot of people there that come there for the purpose of doing entertainment or just being an entrepreneur. And those people who come with that mind state know that I got to get out here and network to do what I want to do. You're not even from it. You from Atlanta? Where you from?
Yeah, I'm born and raised from Atlanta. 80 Grady, baby. And one thing I could tell people about Atlanta, man, I know they have a lot of stuff that move around out there about the city. Atlanta is home of the black entrepreneur.
Man,
Do not trick yourself and fall for all these rumors and gimmicks. Atlanta is a get money city as long as you put forth the effort. People
That's
come
it.
from all over and they flourish or they get ate up. It's one
Right.
of those.
One or the other. Ain't no handouts.
No, sir. No,
Ain't no
sir.
handouts. Hey, when I first see somebody get put out their house, I was like, what the fuck going on over there? You know what I'm saying? I see motherfuckers pulling up, snatching their shit. I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
bogus. That's bogus as hell. I ain't
Hey,
never seen
but
that shit.
look though, one thing you do know because you was here,
Right.
they had opportunity to get some money some kind of
Hey,
way.
yeah, you bullshitted yourself. You came to
Yeah.
Atlanta to party.
Yeah, and there you go. Came
You
down
ain't,
here.
and then,
Look, they came down here worrying about them hips and
right,
trips
right.
and tricked themselves out of
Trick
position.
themselves. Niggas will go there and trick off all their money trying to do what the niggas in Atlanta is doing, not knowing these niggas own businesses.
Yes,
These
sir.
niggas, most of these niggas is pulling up the mansions and shit.
Man,
You know, and like I said, it ain't like here, nigga. You ride down the street in a Mercedes Benz, nigga don't want to try to rob you. In Atlanta, nigga, you in a Mercedes Benz, but you ain't step your game up, my nigga. It's like
I'm telling little young cats pulling up in Lambo trucks.
you feel
You
me?
gotta step it
Like,
up.
what the hell going on here, man? But you know what? One thing about Minnesota, it is a money state. And like I say, the people who know that.
Yeah.
And the people who don't know, they accept the handouts. You see what I'm saying? This is why Minnesota is able to help y'all because it is a lot of fucking money in Minnesota.
Yeah.
But we're not the ones getting it because our mental mind state is stuck on trying to be like California, trying to be like Chicago. Like Chicago don't have that many jobs. Nigga gotta fucking grind to get it in Chicago. Nigga gotta grind to get it in Atlanta. Here, motherfucker hand it to you. Nigga walk around this bitch flashy and shit off a welfare check because they giving them $1,200 a month on welfare. You supposed to be spending that on the you know
making
what I'm
it
saying?
go. Yeah, see, that's the main issue, man, in places, you know, and I've never seen it firsthand. My wife's people from Minnesota, but
Oh, word? I
places
didn't know
like that, you got to understand that networking, man, our people got to understand the power of networking is what's
Period.
going to change the situations.
That's why I came back, bro. That's why I came back. I'm like, bro, I know it's gonna be hard to do it because the mentality here is, first of all, if you ain't never been nowhere to see nothing different, then you don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that I know and I understand it is people here that do want to network. I'm not saying everybody's gonna want to be a part of this plan, but the people who do feel like they want to network and do something better, then I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I got connections like my man told you. And man, I'm trying to bring Atlanta here. I'm trying to get you niggas in Atlanta to be like, bro, you know that shit we got going on in Atlanta, nigga, I'm going to that. I mean, in Minnesota, I'm going to that. In the dead winter, I'm trying to. If I get you niggas here in the winter time, bro, I would.
Hey, you ain't never lied, but you know we don't like the cold.
Nigga, I remember they had the Super Bowl out here. Lil Duval was like, "Nigga, who thought about having the Super Bowl in Minnesota?" Nigga, what the
Man, I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get on your schedule, man, to get a good, you know, 30 to 45-minute segment, man. Me and my business partner Zay, man, just to tap in, man. We got to tap in and push this financial literacy on these people, man. I had a young brother in my car the other day, and he asked me what could he do with good credit, and I just started laughing, man, because he told me he had a 750, and I was like, he got a 750, but he in a struggle right now. And I just wanted to, you know, just elaborate on so many different lanes and lines that he can take that and get money to pursue the dreams he really want to do, you know. And when it comes to the music, to tie that in with the music, I want these young artists to understand that all they really got to do, brother, is create a LLC, which would be a record label, and then structure the business, the record label as a business, and go get some funding. And now you got the own money to sign yourself. You got the money to push your project, to push merch, and you ain't in nobody's pocket but your own.
Right.
And it's stuff like that. I just want to, take the time to lay out, man, and speak on some of these things on business credit and let them know, man, like it's time for us to change our mindset on what we've been programmed to think, and we can do it, man. It's just like it's just the networking and communicating with one another.
Right. And that's what this platform is for. So, like you said, with the business, like it's 24 hours in a day, man. I got a platform and I'm open for everybody to create content and make some things happen. So if we got to put together a podcast that you could do right from your room, just like we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could definitely do that on this platform. Let's talk about it behind the scenes and make it happen.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Because I mean, it's still some shit I need to learn. You know what I'm talking about? I'm
Hey.
never against learning. I got a saying: if you ain't learning, you burning. You might as well be dead, my nigga.
You might as well know it.
Right.
Shoot, man. Well, I'm gonna go and let you get back to the show, man. I'm gonna hop off this thing, man. My bro, ready to turn his tunes on. What?
Okay, my bad. My bad. Well, who
Nah,
you with? Who you with?
I'm with my player partner Zay.
What up, man? I'm
what's
Xavier,
good,
man.
Zay?
They call me the credit scientist, man. It's my business partner, man. Love what y'all got going on and what y'all talking about, man.
Okay, well, let's set up one where we can have a long discussion about this financial literacy. Because just because you just said you the credit scientist, man, I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah, man. See, everybody want to be a trapper. Everybody want to be a ball player, but don't nobody want to be a credit scientist. And see, that's what I am since my undergrad degree. Before I really found out what was going on was biology. But I did want to throw my 2 cents in about when we was talking about the power of networking, brother.
Right.
Man, it kills me sometimes to talk to our people and to teach them about the power of networking and how they close their mouth and turn their nose up against them.
Oh, yeah.
But they going to work at Home Depot or even at a big firm for 300 different companies and getting one check.
Right.
I don't get that. That's the part I don't get. I don't know what everybody else taught, but I was taught strength was in numbers.
Man, what?
And the creator in the universe is a God of abundance. You ever heard of that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so how in the world you expect to get to the quote unquote bag and you got one way to get there? 12 bills and it's just you. 12 Cowboys and 1 Indian. When the last time that worked? 12 Crips in the blood. When the last time that worked?
Right. Yeah, that's over.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know exactly
it's about learning. I'm gonna get off this soapbox.
Yeah, we gonna save it when we get on.
It's about learning why the ocean, man. The ocean, because it's got several rivers from 7 continents flowing to it. Ding, 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 ding.
Man.
Hey, man.
That was simple. I like that. Yeah, we definitely got to put it together. We ain't gonna give them too much right now. I appreciate y'all chiming in, man. Randy, it's always a blessing, bro. I definitely want to get familiar with the credit scientists because I need some credit science on my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Repertoire. You did. Yeah, for sure. We gonna get that together.
All right, that's what's up. I reach out to you, so after you finish up.
All right, bet. That's my homeboy Randy Parks and Xavier, the credit scientist, man. Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. I'm on IG. Follow me at Credit Scientist. At Credit Scientist, not the Credit Scientist. At Credit Scientist. Give me a follow, man. Plenty of content, sir. And make sure you follow Life-Changing Ebooks. Life-Changing Ebooks.
Right. All right, yeah, man. We gonna get that on the platform and all that, man.
All right, that's what's up, fam. We out.
All right, church. Yes, sir, man. Like you say, man. Hey, it's the Rap Hustle, not the Cap Hustle. Right here, live every Sunday from 1 to 3. Of course, it's 3:30 right now. We started early and we ended up late, but you know what? It's always great when you got something to bring to the table to put on the plate. And like I said, when I was talking to my homeboy, man, we trying to feed you good information, good music, good entertainment, and all we need is feedback. And that comes with you liking, sharing, subscribing, and just checking in, plugging in on us every now and then, or, you know what I'm saying, every time you see us live, man. It's the raphustle.com. If you're an independent artist, model, entrepreneur, and you got anything to promote and market, sign up and create you a page and start there. You can create your own blogs and share them on your social service media services. Also, if we like what you got going on, we're going to help share what you got going on. And if you need help marketing and promoting, we definitely have expertise that can help you get the desired, how do you say that? The desired, dang, see, I got to learn this business jargon. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to help you get where you're trying to go, man. Look, it's your boy Rico the Plug, the raphustle.com, not the cap hustle. Again, if you capping, please do not shoot me with your cap gun. Save your bullets. They just going to bounce off me, baby. I don't do no capping. Sign up for the raphustle.com. Sign up for the hip hop fraternity. No matter what city you in, we got a chapter near you in the United States, Africa, Puerto Rico, and Haiti. You dig? And make sure that y'all just stay plugged into the movement. It's a new day and age, man. Independent is now major. You feel what I'm talking about? Hey, man. And unfortunately, we postponed our event for tonight at Pimento's downtown St. Paul because of the lack of lack of response from the artists and the, you know what I'm saying? And coming into a market with the ideas that I also understand that I have to spoon feed you first. Like, not calling nobody baby or any the babies or anything like that, but like Chaos was saying, if you don't have the understanding of what it takes to get to where you're trying to go, I can't force that. I can't force feed you that information. I'm gonna have to spoon feed it to you, give it to you little by little until you old enough to digest it mentally and understand that it's more than just rapping. It's more than just making a video. It's more than just performing at a club or putting a video on TikTok. It's most important thing is networking. These platforms are called social media platforms for a reason. It's to be social, not antisocial. I have met a lot of people online. And when I say meet, I mean I've reached out to them online and I've actually had an opportunity to meet them face to face and share mutual respect for each other because of me reaching out to them online, man. And I look forward to bringing a lot of these people to this platform. But first, I got to spoon feed my audience in order to give them the food that they need. And all I need is feedback. So if you could please sign up, subscribe, leave comments, engage, let us know you're watching. And if you got music videos, movies, products, services, or anything that you would like to promote, anything that you want to be interviewed on pertaining to business or lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? The Rap Hustle is the place for you. Sign up, create a page at theraphustle.com. Artists, if you want your music videos put on our stream, RHTV, the Rap Hustle TV, you know what I'm saying? Get at me. Looking for agents to represent the platform. We're looking for hosts and hostess and people that have podcast ideas to fill up some of this time and space in this era on this platform. So make sure y'all sign up for the raphustle.com. It's your boy Rico the Plug. Think I should just leave y'all with another video. Minnesota, we in the motherfucking building. And we have a movement that we're pushing out here in Minnesota called the Trench Cities. You know, just because I am from the trenches and I understand that rap did start in the trenches, we want to tell the story of what it is to be in the trenches of Minnesota and around the world. But we starting here in Minnesota with the Trench Cities, Minnesota. We have two different. It's one platform, but it has two different. It's a duality to what we're doing. So we have a docu-series was documenting what the artists, models, entrepreneurs of this area go through to get where they're trying to go. And we're starting here in Minnesota. Eventually, we're going to be moving on to different places, but it's imperative for me to start with the city that raised me. So Trench Cities, Minnesota is the first amongst these series. And if you are an independent artist, model, or entrepreneur, and you would like to get a 7 to 10 minute video montage, docu-series about what you got going on, videotaped, recorded, put out there on the Rap Hustle and sponsored by the Rap Hustle, sign up, get in touch with me, and we can work it out. Also, it's going to be a web series. I don't even like to say web series. This is going to be a series, entertainment series, like drama. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we got Tubi and all this out here now. See, my objective is to push artists and all these personalities in a different light, because I know and understand that the game and which way it's going. And now that we have Netflixes and Tubis, a lot of people are paying attention to these platforms. A lot of people go to Tubi and watch movies and stuff like that. And like, that's basically what I do if I'm not online. So with that being said, I feel like this series is going to be a good way to push artists, models, entrepreneurs within my area by bringing them together on a film set to film the story of the Twin Cities. So anybody who's interested in getting a docu-series or just being an actor, or, you know what I'm saying, sign up for the raphustle.com so you can get notifications of everything we got going on. I'm looking forward to having more engagement with the audience, more engagement with the crowd. And I'm also looking forward to seeing the confident build up of the people who communicate with me and come online, and don't be shy to get on here and, you know, get interviewed, or, you know what I'm saying, give your opinion on certain topics and things like that. Because that's what this is for, man. This ain't about me. This is about us. We right here in the trenches. Trench Cities, Minnesota. I need y'all to stand up. One of the hardest artists from the Trench Cities that most of y'all might not even know about. Scuba Tasty in the trenches, right here, live.
Steve-O crown this beat.
I'm fucking with this Real exotic shit too, man. I was born in them trenches. I'm grinding, trying to make that shit different. Most of these niggas losing, hate to see a nigga winning. If it don't make dollars, I don't even pay attention. Fuck, I spot the opposition, now you missing. Fuck, I thought they knew to not to do no dissing. I put a titty on the Draco, fuck it. Extension. I poured some walkie in a fake gold, now it's fixing. I think her down good, now she all up in my mentions. I ain't got a mention, we touching chicken, man, they know that. Soon as I hear a body drop, I'm bopping like a Kodak. Posted at the hood, chicken spots, I order 4 flats. If a nigga put his hands on me, I put his 4 back. Scuba get the low, get it gone, girls know that. That's why they throw me 8 if I order up a 4-pack. I done ran it up to the point that I can't go back. I'm grinding for a brand new life like Polo G. I need a whole box of wood to keep me company. Heard rumors, dog, conversation, say he's smoking me. That's why I gotta keep a glicky walk in front of me. He was playing in the streets, now he laying in the street. He was beating down her phone, I was beating down her teeth. When I ran up 30K, you ain't even stack a G. See my dog get on his ground, I said, you acting like you me. Yeah, I love to see it. Hit a slim bitch from the back, I love to beat it. She said, Scuba, come and bring that dick here, she love to eat it. See an op nigga article, I love to read it. Treat they block like I'm Blueface, bitch, I love to bleed it. High as hell cruising, boy, your ass a loser. Ain't your man running, house beating down her dunes. Heard some fuck niggas plotting on me, ain't gonna do shit. 30 in his block, up the mafia with my Bruce kick. Run them hit the road with a load of a blue script. Now that be time to do whatever for them blue strips. I ain't buy that bitch no Gucci, she gave me some coochie. I ain't a fan of MGM, but I bought me some Louis. I ain't a fan of fake love, I'll be one of no groupies. I ain't a fan of your mans, I'll be one of no goofies. Catch the op smoke his ass, did him like a loose. Might sell his mama dope, kill her like a Sousa. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'm ruthless. Might punch a nigga in his teeth till he toothless. Yo, little bitch a rat, she reminded me of Rufus. Sold me zip a GG for 3, he's a dope. Yo, be right in my mirror roof. Show me Zippy GG for 3, he's a doofus. Then she gave me all her brain, now that little bitch clueless. Then she gave me all her brain, now that bitch don't know nothing. I'm finna beat down her back like she stole something. Heard that man's a rap, you still around like he ain't told nothing. Fuck, I can't believe you. Whip tinted up, I roll past, I can see you. And this Panamera, my whole roof down there see-through. Damn, her ass fat, she tryna twerk something. My little bro don't give a damn, he tryna murk something. A nigga mug wrong in his hoe, he gon' shirt something. Send your partner 6 feet, DJ, we gon' thirst something. Load up the Uzi, then we slide in the vert or something. Yeah, we on different time, Mr. Red up with the yellow. Many different lines, ain't no one pack on his eye. It's all different kinds, scuba acting up in the booth. Yeah, these different rounds, I'm up at 7 a.m. You ain't fuck it.
It's your boy Rico the Plug, the Rap Hustle. That was Scuba Tasty, the Trenches, Minnesota Stand Up. You already know what time it is, man. I'm about to get up out of here, but before I go, I need y'all to go sign up for the raphustle.com. Stay plugged into the movement, man. If you got any music and videos that you would like to be promoted on the platform, don't hesitate to get in touch with me here or reach out to us on the platform. We are about sharing content, you know what I'm saying, and creating content, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this visual that is a content example of the content that we create here at the Rap Hustle with the Fame Society. Fame Society is our mother company that sponsors us and is the reason why we do what we do. And this is the first of many videos to come. This is a visualizer for the artist I Am Vibes. It's called Cupid's Fool. It's for the ladies and for the men, if you can comprehend, but got to keep it balanced around here. It's your boy Rico the Plug. I'm out.
Always on my heels. Cupid. There he goes again. Cupid's got his Draco and he's shooting once again. He's aiming at my heart, his bullet pierced right through my skin. I told myself I'll never love a soul, but here I am. There he goes again. Cupid's got my heart up in a chokehold once again. He beat me black and blue, don't think I'll ever breathe again. I tried to fight him back, but he's persistent, I will win. I refuse, 'cause I have always been Cupid's fool. I told myself I'll never love again. No, you can't make me fall in love again. I refuse, 'cause I have always been Cupid's fool. I told myself I'll never love again. No, you can't make me fall in love again. But there he goes again. Cupid's got me out here looking stupid once again. Red dot up on my nose, 'cause love has got me clowning. This shit is like a circus, heart and mind I'm juggling. And there he goes again. Cupid's got his foot up on my neck, yeah, once again. Applying all his pressure, trying to make me trust again. But love has left me lifeless, I can't get back up again. I refuse, 'cause I have always been Cupid's fool. I told myself I'll never love again. I'll never fall in love. he goes again. There 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 he goes again.